There are objects in the universe that spin with such unimaginable velocity that they don't just move through space-time, they drag space and time along with them. File designation: Anomaly 7 Theta. Initial observations logged from deep space, probe designation E11. The probe reported temporal distortions in quadrant Gamma 9, a sector previously thought to be empty and unremarkable. Its atomic clock began desynchronizing, losing microseconds at a rate inconsistent with known gravitational models. Every telemetry packet arrived with a slight, inexplicable delay, as if stretched by some unseen force. The report noted that light from background stars appeared to bend in unusual, swirling patterns. This was not the clean, simple lensing of a static object. This was something else entirely. Sensor logs indicated a gravitational field that was not uniform, but dynamic and rotational. The probe's trajectory was subtly altered, not pulled inward, but nudged sideways into a slow spiral. Initial hypothesis suggested equipment malfunction, but all onboard diagnostics returned normal parameters. The anomaly was external. The physics of the region itself appeared to be broken. A secondary probe, E12, was routed to confirm the findings from a different vector. It corroborated the data precisely. The temporal drag was real. The swirling space was real. The official report was flagged for review, its implications deemed too severe for public release. The document was classified under Protocol Black Star, accessible only by Level 5 clearance. The central memo contained a single sentence: "We are observing a breakdown in the fabric of reality." No further probes were authorized for direct approach. Observation was to be conducted from a safe distance. The term safe distance was, however, not defined in the report, as no one knew its limits. Every model suggested that the influence of this region was expanding, slowly but measurably. The final entry in the initial log was a handwritten note from the chief astrophysicist. It read, "This is not gravity as we know it, this is an engine." The files were sealed. The anomaly in quadrant Gamma 9 became a closely guarded secret. For years, automated telescopes watched it from afar, collecting terabytes of chilling data. They observed small asteroids that drifted too close, not falling in, but being caught in a violent spin. They were whipped around the anomaly's perimeter at relativistic speeds before being flung out into space. The objects weren't just orbiting, they were being forcibly rotated by the space they occupied. The boundary of this effect was sharp, a clear line between normal space and the swirling chaos. Analysis of light passing through the region confirmed the phenomenon known as frame dragging. But the magnitude recorded here was 1,000 times greater than any theory had ever predicted. It was as if a giant, invisible object was stirring the universe like a cup of coffee, and everything caught in the current was destined to spin along with it forever. The report was updated. The title was changed from Anomaly to Contained Rotational Event. But the word contained was underlined, followed by a question mark in the margin. The implications were clear. If this effect was not contained, it could eventually twist our own galaxy. All communication about the subject was moved to encrypted channels, bypassing standard scientific networks. The fear was not of the unknown object itself, but of the physics it commanded. It suggested that space-time was not a fundamental constant, but a malleable, fragile thing. A thing that could be torn, bent, and twisted by forces we could not comprehend. The silent, cold data logs from the observation posts continued to stream in, day after day. Each one painted a more detailed picture of the cosmic whirlpool at the edge of known space. The light of distant galaxies was smeared into arcs, their ancient signals corrupted by the spin. It was like looking at the universe through a distorted, rotating lens of unimaginable power. The scientists assigned to the project reported feelings of vertigo just from viewing the simulations. They were witnessing a fundamental law of nature being actively, violently rewritten. The project's codename was updated one last time to something more fitting, Project Maelstrom, because it wasn't just a location. It was a storm in the fabric of existence. The reports became less about measurement and more about bearing witness to the impossible. A force that didn't just attract matter, but commanded its motion in the most absolute way. A power that could spin entire worlds just by spinning itself. The silence was deafening. The collected data was subjected to intense analysis, searching for a deeper understanding of the anomaly. A simulated probe was sent into the model, programmed to transmit its experience of spacetime. As the virtual probe neared the anomaly, its perception of space began to warp dramatically. Forward motion became increasingly difficult, as if moving against a powerful headwind. However, sideways motion in the direction of the spin required almost no energy at all. The simulation showed that space-time itself was flowing, dragging everything with it. Radio signals transmitted from the virtual probe were not just delayed, but twisted. Their waveforms arrived corrupted, their frequencies Doppler shifted into a chaotic spiral. It was the digital scream of a signal being torn apart by the rotating geometry of space. The conclusion was inescapable. The region was a vortex, not of matter, but of reality itself. The lead analyst added a note. It's not that there's something spinning in space. The log indicates that space itself is what's spinning. The two are inseparable. This simple distinction changed everything, elevating the phenomenon from a curiosity to a fundamental threat. If space can be manipulated this way, then our understanding of the universe is incomplete. The stability we take for granted might just be a local, temporary condition. The data logs were archived in a deep-level server, flagged with a temporal warning. The warning suggested that observing the anomaly could have long-term effects on the observer's timeline. This was a theoretical addendum, but no one was willing to test its validity. The vortex was a place where the rules of cause and effect seemed dangerously fluid. The raw data felt cold to the touch, as if the numbers themselves carried the chill of the void. Every chart, every graph pointed to a single, terrifying source of immense rotational power. The search for the engine of this vortex became the project's primary objective. Conventional telescopes were useless. The region was shrouded in a darkness that swallowed light. But its gravitational signature was unmistakable, a screaming beacon in the silent symphony of gravity. It was a ghost that weighed more than 1 billion suns, hiding in plain sight. The models predicted that any matter falling towards it would be shredded into a glowing disk. A disk of superheated plasma spinning so fast that it would shine brighter than the host galaxy. Yet the telescopes saw nothing. Only perfect, absolute, and rotating darkness. This led to another disturbing conclusion. The object was not feeding, it was dormant. A sleeping giant spinning silently in the dark, patiently waiting. The data suggested the vortex was a permanent feature, a scar left over from a violent, ancient event. The thought that such power could lie sleeping was, in some ways, more terrifying than if it were active. It implied a universe with hidden dangers, traps set billions of years ago. The final simulation was run. What would happen if a star passed too close? The star wasn't just pulled apart. It was unwound, its matter smeared into a spiral ribbon. A ribbon that was then absorbed into the spin, adding to the object's rotational energy. The vortex didn't just consume. It assimilated the motion of its victims. With every star it ate, it would spin faster, its grip on space-time tightening. The simulation was stopped. The implications were too vast, the file was closed. The data log of the vortex in space-time became a legend among the few who knew. A ghost story told not with words but with cold, hard numbers and warped light. A reminder that the universe is not a peaceful expanse, but a place of deep, ancient violence. And some of its wounds have never healed, continuing to twist reality to this day. The probe E11, its clock now permanently skewed, continued its journey into the void. It carried with it a distorted memory of a place where time itself was a prisoner. Its final, weak transmission was just a string of corrupted code, a whisper from the edge of sanity. But within the noise, a pattern was detected, a slow, rhythmic pulse. The pulse of the vortex, the heartbeat of the spinning, silent darkness. The record ends there, leaving only the chilling echo of that impossible rhythm. A rhythm that continues, unheard, in the forgotten corners of the cosmos. Further analysis, using gravitational wave detectors, finally identified the source with certainty. It was a supermassive black hole, but of a kind rarely seen before. Its official designation is Cygnus X Prime, a name that hides its terrifying nature. The source of its immense spin is believed to be the merger of two smaller black holes eons ago. Their orbital energy was not lost, but absorbed into the final object's rotation. The result is a Kerr black hole, a spinning maw in the fabric of the universe. Its rotational velocity is calculated at over 98% the speed of light. This isn't just a passive sinkhole in space. It is an active, roaring cosmic engine. The spin is so extreme that it creates a region outside the event horizon called the ergosphere, a place where the drag of space-time is not a subtle effect, but an absolute rule. The object doesn't just bend light, it captures and forces it into a spinning orbit. The report described the black hole not as an object, but as a verb, an act of pure, relentless rotation. Its existence challenges our most fundamental assumptions about the void between stars. That the void is empty, that it is static, that it is safe. Cygnus X Prime proves all of those assumptions are dangerously false. The silence surrounding it is not the silence of peace, but the silence of a predator. A spinning leviathan that has created its own private, swirling universe around itself. Any ship, any probe, any form of matter that crosses its threshold is lost, not just pulled in, but forced to join the eternal, violent dance of the spinning maw. The data shows no radiation escaping, no jets of energy, suggesting a terrifying purity. It is a perfect engine of spin, absorbing everything and giving nothing back. The models predict that its influence will continue to grow as it absorbs stray cosmic dust. Each particle adds a minuscule amount to its spin, a slow and patient accumulation of power. Over billions of years, its rotational grip on the surrounding space will tighten. The zone of twisted space-time will expand, a silent, creeping corruption of reality. The final assessment in the classified file offers a chilling long-term forecast. That Cygnus X Prime is not just a feature within our galaxy, but a process. A process of converting the stable, linear universe into a chaotic, rotational one. And we are powerless to do anything but watch from a distance and hope it remains dormant. The spinning maw is a constant, silent reminder of the universe's hidden violence. A place where the laws of physics are not just bent but shattered into a spinning vortex. The darkness there is not an absence of light, but a presence of something else. A presence that commands the very geometry of the world around it. The internal report concluded with a recommendation for permanent, automated surveillance. Not to learn more, but simply to know if it ever wakes up. To know if the silent, spinning engine begins to feed on the stars around it. Because if it does, the resulting burst of energy would be visible across the entire galaxy. A beacon announcing that the maelstrom has been unleashed, and the twisting has begun anew. The thought of that day keeps the monitoring team vigilant, watching the silent data streams. They are the gatekeepers of a terrible secret, the sentinels of a sleeping cosmic horror. And they know that one day, the silence from Cygnus X Prime might be broken. The spinning maw continues its eternal, patient rotation in the unending darkness. Its existence is a quiet testament to the raw, untamable power that shaped our universe, a power that we can only observe from the fragile safety of our distant world. The data stream remains constant, cold, and unchanging, a flat line of dread. Each bit of information confirms the same thing. The vortex is stable for now. But the term "for now" in cosmic terms could mean 1,000 years, or it could mean tomorrow. This uncertainty is the heaviest burden carried by those who know the secret of the spinning maw. They watch the darkness, knowing that it is not empty, but filled with a terrible, spinning purpose. A purpose that remains, for now, mercifully dormant in the heart of the galaxy. The simulations of the spinning black hole revealed an even stranger, more unsettling region, the ergosphere, a name derived from the Greek word for work, because in theory, energy could be extracted from this zone, stolen from the black hole's rotation. But this is a dangerous game, a bargain with a cosmic demon. The ergosphere is a boundary of no return for anything that wants to remain still. Within this oblate spheroid of warped space-time, standing still is a physical impossibility. It is not like being caught in a river's current. It is a place where the river is all that exists. Space itself is flowing faster than the speed of light, dragged by the black hole's spin. While nothing can travel faster than light through space, space itself has no such limitation. So you are not moving. You are simply occupying a piece of reality that is moving. And it is moving in an inescapable eternal circle around the central darkness. To enter the ergosphere is to surrender all control, all direction to the spinning abyss. An engine could fire at full power against the current, and it would still be dragged along. The only choice is which direction to fall, deeper into the vortex or attempt a slingshot escape. The Penrose process suggests an escape is possible, but it comes at a terrible cost. You must sacrifice a part of yourself, jettisoning mass into the black hole. In return, you steal a fraction of its rotational energy to propel you away. You leave lighter but faster, having made a deal with the spinning darkness. But the calculations are precise, the margin for error non-existent. One mistake and you are not ejected but cast into the event horizon forever. The report described the ergosphere as a one-way membrane of motion. Once you join the dance, you can never truly leave it unchanged. This region is not science fiction. It is a direct consequence of Einstein's equations. A confirmed, observable feature of the universe that is as real as the ground beneath our feet. And Cygnus X Prime possesses one of the largest, most violent ergospheres ever detected. It is a cosmic storm with a diameter larger than our entire solar system. A storm not of wind or rain, but of the very substance of reality. The thought of being caught in it is a nightmare from which there is no waking. The logs from the monitoring stations simply mark this region as a no-fly zone. But it's a zone with no signs, no warnings, only a silent, spinning invitation to oblivion. The raw data files from this project are kept in a separate, isolated network. It is rumored that prolonged exposure to the simulations can affect one's perception of time. A psychological side effect of witnessing the laws of the universe being so utterly broken. The ergosphere represents a place where our intuition about the world fails completely. It is a glimpse into a level of physics that is alien and hostile to life, where up and down, forward and backward lose their meaning, replaced only by the spin. The final simulation showed that time itself flows differently within this region. An observer inside would see the universe outside speed up into a blur of light. They would witness the death of stars and the birth of new galaxies in a matter of moments. They were now would become a gateway to the universe's distant future, but they could never report back. They would be forever trapped in the current of time. The ergosphere is not just a place of no escape, but a place of eternal witness, a silent audience to the grand, lonely spectacle of cosmic evolution. This knowledge was deemed too profound, too unsettling, for general dissemination. It remains locked away, a chilling footnote in the study of a spinning monster. A monster that doesn't just devour worlds but also devours time itself. And in its place it leaves only a swirling, silent abyss of incomprehensible power. The monitoring continues. The data remains the same. The spinning heart of darkness waits. And with it, the ergosphere, the cosmic prison where you can never, ever stand still. Its silent, ceaseless rotation is the last word in a conversation about ultimate power. The final piece of the puzzle came from gravitational wave analysis, the listening to space-time itself. The merger event that formed Cygnus X Prime was so violent it sent ripples across the universe. These echoes, faint but detectable, still reverberate through our sector of space. They tell a story of two massive black holes locked in a death spiral billions of years ago. As they orbited closer, they whipped space-time into a furious, churning storm. Their combined orbital momentum was immense, a cosmic hurricane of unimaginable scale. When they finally merged, that momentum was not lost. It was conserved. It was transferred into the spin of the single, larger black hole that remained. This is the origin of the spinning maw. It inherited its rotation from a cosmic dance of death. It is a monument to a cataclysm, a scar on reality that never stops spinning. The spinning is not a feature of the object. It is the object's very identity. It is a physical embodiment of a violent memory etched into the fabric of space-time. The analysis suggests this process is a key driver in galactic evolution. Supermassive black holes at the center of galaxies grow by consuming stars and each other. And with each merger, their spin can increase, their influence on their host galaxy growing stronger. Cygnus X Prime is simply an extreme example, a case where the conditions were perfect for creating a monster. Its existence forces a re-evaluation of the forces that govern the cosmos. It is not a gentle, clockwork universe, but a chaotic arena of creation and destruction. And the spinning maw is one of its most successful, most terrifying creations. The classified report makes a final, chilling comparison, one that was redacted from later versions. It compared the black hole to a biological organism, its spin akin to a metabolism. It lies dormant, conserving energy, waiting for its next meal to drift within its grasp. When it feeds, its spin will increase, and its influence will grow. It evolves. This personification of the object was deemed unscientific, but it captured the dread of the researchers. They were not just observing a physical phenomenon, they were observing a presence of immense age, power, and a terrifying, simple purpose: to spin. The surveillance network around the object was thus designed not just to watch, but to listen. To listen for the gravitational whispers that would signal its awakening. To listen for the death screams of the first star to be caught in its grip. For now there is only silence, a deep rotational silence that fills the void. The spinning maw continues its solitary waltz in the dark, a king on a throne of nothingness. Its kingdom is one of warped time and twisted space, a realm hostile to all we know. And its existence is a secret that humanity may not be ready to confront. The secret that we are adrift in a universe that contains engines of reality-altering power. Engines that operate on scales of time and energy that render our existence insignificant. The file on Cygnus X Prime remains open, a permanent fixture in the archives of deep space threats. It is a story with no ending. A watch that never ceases. A silent, cold vigil over a sleeping titan made of pure, perfect spin. and the faint, ancient echoes of its birth continue to wash over us, unheard. A cosmic lullaby that tells of a time when two giants died to create one monster. The final, classified conclusion of the report was a single, stark directive. All approach missions, manned or unmanned, are forbidden in perpetuity. The risk was not just loss of equipment, but the potential for unpredictable temporal paradoxes. An object escaping the ergosphere could theoretically re-emerge in a different era. This was deemed a strategic threat to the continuity of our own timeline. The spinning maw was not just a physical danger, it was a chronological one. It represents a place where the neat, linear progression of time is broken, where past, present, and future are churned together in a swirling gravitational soup. The quarantine zone established around it is therefore not measured in distance alone. It is a quarantine of time itself, a cosmic warning to stay away from the whirlpool's edge. No further research was authorized that involved modeling forward temporal effects. The potential for creating self-fulfilling prophecies or causal loops was too high. The object was to be observed as it is now, not as it could be. A permanent, passive observation of a power that defies our most basic understanding of reality. The project was officially mothballed, its funding rerouted to less existentially threatening areas. But the automated telescopes continue their silent watch, their data piped to a secure, unlisted server. The fear remains that we are not just observing a spinning black hole. We are observing a wound in the universe that has never healed. And the ergosphere is the scar tissue, a place where reality itself is permanently twisted. The final image attached to the file is not a photograph, but a gravitational wave map. It shows the silent scream of space-time, frozen in the moment of the ancient merger. A scream that has solidified into a spinning, silent vortex of unimaginable power. The report ends with a quote from an ancient text, seemingly out of place. And there are places in the world where the walls of time are thin. For Cygnus X Prime, the walls are not just thin. They have been torn down completely, replaced by a spinning door that opens only one way, into the abyss. The sheer scale of the object's power is difficult to process, even for the researchers. It contains more mass than billions of suns, yet all of it is hidden behind the event horizon. The only thing that escapes is its gravitational influence and its terrifying spin. It is a ghost that has more influence over the physical world than most living stars. The data is clear. The spinning maw is the most efficient engine in the known universe. It converts the mass it consumes not just into heat, but into raw rotational energy. It is a flywheel of cosmic proportions, storing the energy of dead stars in its spin. And like any flywheel, that energy can theoretically be released. The report speculates that a sudden release could sterilize this entire arm of the galaxy. This is the ultimate reason for the secrecy. The object is not just a threat, it is a loaded gun. A gun with a trigger that we do not understand, pointed at the heart of everything we know. The only comfort is its distance, a buffer of thousands of light years. But in a universe where time can be twisted, distance is a cold comfort indeed. The files are sealed. The warning is in place. The silent watch continues. And the great, dark engine at the heart of Quadrant Gamma 9 continues to spin. A silent, patient predator in the cosmic ocean, waiting for the tides to turn. Its existence is a final, humbling lesson in the scale of the universe. That there are forces at play so vast and powerful, we are less than ants observing a hurricane. We can only watch and record and hope that it never turns its attention toward us. The rhythmic pulse detected in the final probe transmission was never fully explained. It remains an anomaly within an anomaly, a mystery buried within a larger one. A ghost in the machine of the universe's most terrifying machine. And its steady, silent beat is the last recorded sound from the edge of the spinning maw. a sound that haunts the archives, a final whisper from the abyss. The report's final page is intentionally left blank, a silent tribute to the sheer incomprehensibility of it all. No words could summarize the cold, hard data of a place where reality itself is unwound. The spinning maw doesn't need words. Its existence is its own chilling statement. A statement of absolute, rotational, and eternal power. The surveillance systems are designed to last for centuries, long after their creators are gone. A final, automated watch over the sleeping giant, a legacy of our fear and our awe. The darkness in quadrant Gamma 9 remains undisturbed, the spinning constant. The vortex holds its breath, waiting for the slow drift of eons to bring it another meal. And somewhere deep inside, the ghost of two dead black holes continue their eternal, spinning dance. A dance that has enslaved space, time, and everything that dares to venture too close. The ergosphere is not just a boundary. It is a point of no return for stationarity. To cross it is to be conscripted into an army of motion, forever bound to the black hole's spin. Simulations show that even light itself is forced into a circular path here. A photon sphere where light can orbit the black hole like a planet around a star. An observer at the right point could theoretically see the back of their own head, their own light having traveled all the way around the vortex to return to them. But this is a fragile, unstable orbit. The slightest nudge sends the light either escaping or falling in. The ergosphere is a realm of impossible physics, a place where the universe shows its true, alien nature. It is a cosmic engine component, the flywheel that transfers the black hole's spin to the universe. And because it lies outside the event horizon, its effects are not hidden from us. We can see the twisted light, measure the skewed time, and feel the gravitational pull of its current. It is the visible, terrifying evidence of the spinning monster lurking within the darkness. The report highlights that the ergosphere is where the black hole touches our universe. It is the interface between the singularity's unknowable physics and our own reality. And at that interface, reality breaks, forced to spin in a mad, eternal dance. No material known to man could withstand the tidal forces within this region. An object would be stretched into a thin strand of atoms, a process known as spaghettification. But here, it would be spaghettified while also being spun at near light speed. A death that is both swift and eternal, as time dilates towards infinity. The sheer violence of this process is what powers the most luminous objects in the universe, quasars. But Cygnus X Prime is quiet. Its ergosphere is a clean, sterile engine of spin. This lack of activity is what makes it so unsettling. It is a power plant waiting to be switched on. The ergosphere is a promise of violence, a silent threat that permeates the entire region. It is the calm before a storm that has been brewing for billions of years. The scientists studying it can only map its boundaries and speculate on its nature. They are cartographers of a whirlpool in the ocean of space-time, and their maps all come with a single stark warning. Here be dragons. The dragon in this case is not a creature of myth, but of physics. A dragon whose fiery breath is the warping of time and whose scales are the fabric of space. The ergosphere is its domain, the swirling currents of its lair, and to enter it is to challenge a force that has slumbered since the dawn of time. The final simulation run on the ergosphere was a simple one. Could a signal be sent out? A message could escape, but it would be so gravitationally redshifted as to be unrecognizable. It would be a whisper with the energy of a scream, its message lost to the distortion. Any communication from within the vortex is, for all practical purposes, impossible. The region is a cosmic prison, not just for matter, but for information itself. The knowledge gained from entering would be trapped there with the observer forever. This is the ultimate paradox of the spinning maw. To understand it, you must be consumed by it. And to be consumed is to lose the ability to tell anyone what you have learned. It is a perfect secret, guarded by the very laws of physics it has broken. The report was sealed, the data archived, and the project officially concluded. The spinning maw in its ergosphere became a ghost in the machine of astronomical research. A cautionary tale whispered among astrophysicists, a reminder of the universe's true depths. Depths not just of distance, but of physical law and raw, untamable power. The silence from quadrant gamma 9 is a constant, heavy presence in the data streams. It is the sound of a law of nature being enforced with absolute, silent authority. The law that states, here you do not move, you are moved. And the only direction is the one dictated by the spin of the central, hidden abyss. A place where the universe holds its breath, caught in the grip of an eternal, spinning storm. And on the edge of that storm, we watch, and we wait, and we listen. The report's final entry is a haunting thought. The ergosphere is where the black hole's past meets our present. The spin is a memory of a violent merger, a memory so powerful it actively shapes the now. We are not just observing a place, but the lingering ghost of an ancient cosmic catastrophe. A catastrophe whose consequences continue to ripple through the fabric of the universe. The spinning is the echo of a scream that has never faded, but instead taken physical form. This perspective shifted the project from one of physics to one of almost cosmic archaeology. They were studying the fossil of a dead event, a fossil that was still dangerously alive. The ergosphere is the boundary of that fossil, the edge of its terrible living memory. The data collected is not just a set of numbers, but a transcript of a ghost story. A story written in the language of bent light, slow time, and twisted space. And its main character is a spinning, silent darkness of unimaginable age and power. The monitoring array was given a new, unofficial name by its keepers, the Aegis. Not because it could protect us, but because it was our only shield of knowledge against the unknown. It stands as a silent testament to our need to understand the darkness, even when that darkness is actively hostile to the very concept of understanding. The spinning maw offers no answers, only a single, terrifying question. What else lies sleeping in the forgotten corners of our universe? What other ancient wounds have been left to fester in the endless, silent dark? The report remains classified, a secret kept from a world that sleeps peacefully, a world that is blissfully unaware of the spinning engine that twists reality itself, and of the thin, fragile walls of normal physics that protect us from its grasp. The final command on the project file is simple: maintain the watch, report any change. No matter how small, no matter how insignificant it seems. Because in a system so powerful, the smallest change could be the first sign of an awakening, the first tremor from the sleeping giant, stirring in its billion-year slumber, the first note in a symphony of destruction that would consume everything. So the watch continues, the silent data flows, the spinning never ceases, and the ergosphere remains a shimmering, invisible testament to a power beyond human comprehension. A place where you can't go home, can't stand still, can't escape. You can only spin forever in the cold, silent grip of the maw. The scientific instruments that watch Cygnus X Prime are the most sensitive ever built. They are designed to detect the flutter of a gravitational wave, the whisper of a photon. But from the direction of the spinning maw, they receive only a profound, perfect silence. A silence that speaks not of emptiness, but of absolute and total consumption. The darkness there is not passive. It is an active, hungry presence. It has consumed all light, all matter, all energy from its surroundings. And all that remains is the spin, the ghost of motion, the memory of ancient violence. The report's psychological assessment of the research team noted a common recurring dream, a dream of being caught in a slow, unstoppable whirlpool with no land in sight. A silent, collective nightmare inspired by the cold, hard data of the spinning abyss. The project was officially closed to prevent further psychological strain on its personnel. The knowledge of such an object was deemed a burden too heavy for the human mind. A truth about the universe that is better left as an equation on a page, not as a visceral, simulated reality of being torn apart by the spin of space itself. So the secret is kept, locked away in the deepest vaults of astronomical data, waiting for a future generation that might be better equipped to face it. But the object does not wait. It doesn't care. It simply continues its eternal, patient spin. A silent, indifferent god of motion, ruling over its kingdom of twisted reality. Its existence is the final, chilling answer to the question of what lies in the dark. It is not emptiness. It is a spinning maw, and its hunger is absolute. The final classified conclusion of the Internal Review Board was simple and terrifying in its clarity. The object known as Cygnus X Prime is not a passive anomaly, but a dynamic, evolving threat. Its rotational energy is a quantifiable danger to the stability of this galactic sector. Any attempt to harness its power through the ergosphere is deemed a Class Omega existential risk. The potential for creating a temporal paradox or a runaway energy cascade is unacceptably high. Therefore, the quarantine is not just a recommendation. It is a permanent, binding directive. No vessel, no signal, no form of communication is to be directed toward Quadrant Gamma 9. The risk of waking the sleeping giant is a gamble that our civilization cannot afford to take. The report states that our only defense is ignorance, to leave the monster undisturbed in its dark cage. The file was digitally signed and sealed, to be reopened only by a unanimous vote of the Security Council. The system then began a slow, systematic purge of all related unclassified data from public networks. Cygnus X Prime was officially erased from the star charts, replaced by an entry labeled navigational hazard. A colossal understatement for a force that could unmake reality itself. The secret was kept. The world continued to turn, unaware of the spinning abyss. The automated sentinels continue their lonely vigil, their electronic eyes forever fixed on the darkness. They are the guardians of a terrible truth, the silent keepers of a cosmic secret, a secret that spins patiently in the cold, unending night between the stars. The final simulation showed that if the black hole were to die, it would evaporate over trillions of years. But its spin would be the last thing to fade, its ghost still twisting space-time long after it was gone. The report concluded that, for all intents and purposes, the rotation is eternal. A permanent, spinning scar on the face of the universe. A wound that will never heal. The silence it emits is not empty. It is heavy with the weight of 1 billion dead suns. And the gravity it commands is the final law in its forgotten kingdom of night. The last person to access the file left a single, unauthorized comment before logging off. "We are not its masters. We are not even its observers. We are simply in its way." That comment was flagged and deleted, but the sentiment lingered in the silent halls of the project. The feeling of profound, absolute powerlessness in the face of such a cosmic entity. The spinning maw doesn't know we exist. It doesn't need to. Its influence is as impersonal and as final as time itself. And so, the file was closed, and the secret was buried under layers of protocol and denial. The containment of the information was the only containment that was ever possible. The black hole cannot be stopped. It cannot be controlled. It can only be ignored. And so, humanity chose to look away, to focus on the nearer, brighter stars, to forget the spinning darkness that lurks just beyond the edge of our celestial neighborhood. A collective, unspoken agreement to not poke the sleeping god. The final report is a monument to that fear, a testament to a power we dare not name. It is a story of a whirlpool that could swallow the ocean of stars. And our only response was to build a lighthouse, not to guide ships, but to warn them away. The Aegis network is that lighthouse, its silent, automated beam a perpetual warning. Here lies the abyss. Here the laws of nature are undone. Turn back. The spinning maw does not answer. It does not need to. It simply spins. Its existence is the only message it will ever send. A message of absolute power, of rotational dominance, of the end of all things. And in the deep, cold silence of space, that message is perfectly, terrifyingly clear. The fear it inspires is primal. The fear of the vortex, the fear of being pulled under. A fear that has now been given a name and a location in the stars. The conclusion of the report is not an ending, but a pause in an ongoing story. A story whose next chapter we hope is never, ever written. The file is closed. The secret is kept. The spinning continues its slow, patient work, unraveling the very fabric of the universe, one silent, relentless rotation at a time. The secret of Cygnus X Prime is a heavy one, a burden of knowledge. It suggests that our reality is far more fragile than we ever imagined, that it can be warped, twisted, and commanded by forces of immense antiquity. The spinning maw is not an aberration. It is a natural, if terrifying, part of the cosmic ecosystem, a predator at the top of the gravitational food chain. The final addendum to the report was a single simulation, the long-term stability of its spin. The model showed that, without external fuel, it will slowly spin down over trillions of years, emitting Hawking radiation, a faint, almost undetectable glow of dying heat. This offered a small measure of comfort. The monster was not immortal. It too would die. But its lifespan is so vast it will outlive every star in the sky. It will still be spinning long after our galaxy has faded into a cold, dark graveyard. It will be one of the last great engines to fall silent in the final age of the universe. This knowledge did not lessen the dread. It amplified it. We are not just facing a powerful object, but a being whose timescale is that of eternity itself. The final page of the report shows the predicted decay curve of its spin. A line so flat, so close to zero descent that it is practically a horizontal line. A visual representation of a power that is, for all human purposes, eternal. The conclusion was clear. We could not outrun it. We could not outlive it. We could only hope to exist in the quiet moments before it awakens. The spinning maw became a symbol of our own cosmic insignificance, a final, humbling lesson written in the language of bent space-time and dying light. The surveillance continues, a silent duty passed down through generations of astronomers, to watch the darkness, to listen to the silence, and to hope that nothing ever changes. Because any change from quadrant Gamma 9 would be the herald of an ending. The end of the quiet, stable universe we thought we knew. And the beginning of an age of violent, chaotic, and absolute spin. The thought of it is a cold weight in the heart of our astronomical knowledge. A dark secret that underpins all our beautiful pictures of nebulae and galaxies. The secret that a monster sleeps among them, dreaming of a universe that spins to its will. The spinning maw is the final word in cosmic horror, the period at the end of a terrifying sentence. Its power is a statement of finality, a law of nature taken to its most extreme conclusion. The report on it reads less like a scientific paper and more like a mythological text. A story of a titan so powerful it could command the heavens to bend to its will. But this titan is real, its existence confirmed by cold, hard, undeniable data. And its silent spinning reign continues, a dark monarch on a throne of absolute zero. The final act of the project was to create a seal, a cryptographic key so complex it would take centuries to break, to ensure the knowledge would not be accidentally unleashed upon a world not ready for it. The secret of the spinning maw was buried, a treasure too terrible to be known. The universe was allowed to keep its illusion of peace, of gentle, quiet stars. But for those who knew, the sky would never look the same again. Every star, every galaxy, seemed to exist in the shadow of that one spinning abyss. A silent, constant reminder of the true nature of the cosmos. Beautiful, yes, but also violent, chaotic, and filled with a deep, ancient darkness. A darkness that, in one particular corner of the sky, learned how to spin, and in doing so, became the master of its own small piece of eternity. The conclusion is not one of understanding, but of acceptance. An acceptance of our own limits, of the existence of powers so far beyond us. The spinning maw is not a problem to be solved. It is a condition of the universe. A condition we must live with, a silent neighbor whose true power we can only guess at. And so the file closes on a note of profound, quiet, and unending dread. And yet, if you listen past the cold silence of the data, there is another sound. A sound not of dread, but of a deep and steady hum. The quiet breathing of a cosmic engine. The terror of the spinning maw begins to fade, replaced by a sense of awe. This is not a monster. It is a fundamental part of the universe's grand design. Its spin is not an act of violence, but a type of music, a rhythm set in motion at the dawn of time. The vortex is not a wound, but a feature of the cosmic landscape, like a mountain or a river. And its power, while immense, is also part of a delicate, universal balance. The fear was born from our perspective, our human scale, our own fragility. But from the perspective of the cosmos, the spinning is just another form of dance. A slow, silent ballet that has been performed for billions of years in the theater of the night. The cold, hard facts of the report begin to soften, to take on a gentler light. The spinning engine is not roaring. It is humming a low, steady lullaby. A lullaby that resonates through the fabric of space-time. A song of gravity and motion. The darkness is not an abyss. It is a quiet, contemplative depth. A place of stillness at the center of the eternal, gentle storm. The drag of space-time is not a violent pull, but a soft, guiding current. Like a slow river carrying leaves on its surface, it guides the stars on their ancient paths. The fear recedes, and in its place a quiet wonder begins to bloom. The spinning maw is not an ending, but a center of immense creative potential. A place where the old is consumed and the energy for the new is stored in its timeless spin. This is the universe's way of recycling itself, of folding its history into its future. The spin is a form of memory, a way for the cosmos to remember its own chaotic birth. And in that memory there is a strange and profound beauty. The hum of the cosmic engine becomes a soothing, gentle sound, a background note in the grand, silent symphony of the night sky. It is a rhythm that rocks the cradle of galaxies, a steady beat in the heart of the void. The swirling patterns of light are not distortions, but cosmic art painted on the canvas of space. A gentle reminder that our straight lines and rigid laws are just one small part of a much more fluid reality. The spinning maw is a teacher, showing us the universe's true, graceful, and curving nature. Its silence is the silence of meditation, of a deep and abiding peace. The dread transforms into a kind of reverence, a respect for a power so ancient and so vast. We are not in its way. We are part of its gentle, swirling dance. Our own small planet spins in harmony with this larger, deeper rhythm. The same law that turns our day into night is the law that spins the heart of the galaxy. There is a connection, a thread of motion that ties us to the spinning abyss. And in that connection, there is not fear, but a sense of belonging. We are children of a spinning universe, born from stardust, that once danced in a swirling cloud. The hum of the cosmic engine is our inheritance, a lullaby passed down through the eons. It is the gentle, turning heartbeat of the cosmos, a rhythm that soothes us into sleep. The darkness is no longer threatening, but comforting, a soft blanket of quietude. And the great, spinning heart of the galaxy is its steady, reassuring center, a quiet reminder that even in the most extreme places, there is a kind of peace. A peace found not in stillness, but in perfect, unending, and graceful motion. The spin is the universe's natural state, its default setting, its gentle breath. And as we watch the stars wheel overhead, we are simply watching our own reflection, a tiny part of a grand, beautiful, and eternally spinning cosmic dream. The transition is complete, the fear is gone, only a profound sense of peace remains. A peace that comes from understanding our place in the great, swirling tapestry of the cosmos. The engine's hum is now a gentle guide, leading us into a deeper state of rest. A quiet journey into the heart of the spinning, silent, and beautiful night. The steady pulse of the vortex is no longer a threat, but a cosmic metronome. It marks the slow, deliberate passage of time in the heart of the galaxy. Each beat is 1,000,000 of our years, a slow and steady rhythm of eternity. The voice of the narrator softens, slowing down to match this cosmic pace. We are no longer analyzing a danger, but meditating on a profound truth. The truth that motion, not stillness, is the foundation of our universe. From the spin of an electron to the orbit of a galaxy, everything is in constant, graceful movement. The spinning black hole is just the most perfect expression of this universal law. A place where all other forces have given way to the purity of rotation. And in that purity, there is a serene and simple beauty. The gentle hum of the engine is the sound of the universe being itself, honest, powerful, and unapologetically in motion. The fear we felt was the fear of the unknown, the fear of a power we couldn't control. But peace comes from accepting that we are not meant to control it. We are meant only to witness it, to be a part of its grand, unfolding story. The spinning maw becomes a place of cosmic pilgrimage, a destination for the mind, a place to contemplate the nature of time, of motion, of existence itself. And in that contemplation, we find a deep and abiding sense of calm. The universe is not against us. It is simply and beautifully indifferent. And its spinning heart is the ultimate symbol of that profound, peaceful indifference. It will spin whether we watch it or not. It will hum its ancient song. And knowing that is a kind of freedom, a release from our own self-importance. We are but a brief flicker of consciousness in an eternally spinning cosmos. And our purpose is not to command, but to listen to the music of the spheres, the hum of the engine, the slow dance of the spinning night. The terror has been transformed into tranquility, the monster into a mandala, a spinning geometric pattern of immense beauty and perfect calming symmetry. And as our focus softens, the details of the data fade away, leaving only the gentle, rhythmic impression of the spin itself. A mental image that rocks the mind gently into a state of deep, peaceful rest. The voice of the narrator continues to slow, becoming a soft, gentle whisper. A whisper that mirrors the ancient, silent hum of the cosmic engine. And so we drift, no longer in fear, but in peaceful surrender to the motion, carried on the gentle, swirling currents of a universe that is forever and beautifully in motion. The cosmic engine's hum is the quiet pulse of eternity, a rhythm that has no beginning and no end. It is the gentle, constant breathing of a universe that is deeply, profoundly alive. And we are privileged to be a small part of that breath, a tiny note in that ancient song. The spin is not just a physical property. It is a form of cosmic meditation, a silent, focused, and unending contemplation of its own existence. And by observing it, we are invited to share in that meditation, to let go of our fears, our anxieties, our sense of urgency, and to simply be present in the slow, graceful turning of the cosmos. The spinning maw becomes a source of profound, quiet strength, A reminder that even in the face of overwhelming power, there is a deep and abiding peace, the peace of acceptance, the peace of understanding our small, precious place. In the grand, silent, and eternally spinning cathedral of the night, the darkness is no longer a void but a canvas, and the spin is the brushstroke of the Creator, painting silent, swirling patterns of light and time across the face of eternity. And we are here for this one brief moment, to witness the masterpiece, to feel the gentle hum, and to drift peacefully into the spinning dream. Now, let us consider the nature of time itself in the presence of such immense, spinning gravity. It is not a clock, ticking with rigid, unforgiving precision. Instead, imagine it as a great, slow-moving river, its currents deep and ancient. Far away from the spinning heart of the galaxy, the river flows at a steady pace. Our lives, our histories, are but small eddies in this gentle, predictable current. But as the river of time approaches the great vortex, its nature begins to change. The current slows, the water becoming thick and syrupy, as if reluctant to proceed. This is time dilation, the gentle stretching of moments into long, quiet eternities. A single second near the spinning maw can last for 1,000 of our years. An hour becomes an age, a day becomes a geological epoch. The river of time slows to an almost perfect standstill, its waters deep and silent. There is no violence in this slowing, only a profound sense of peace. The frantic rush of the universe fades away, replaced by a deep, meditative calm. To be in that slow current is to watch the rest of the cosmos in fast forward, to see stars born and die in the blink of an eye, to witness galaxies collide like silent waves. It is to be an audience to the entire future history of the universe, all from the quiet, still waters at the edge of the spinning abyss. The terror of the vortex is transformed into a sanctuary of time, a place where the hurried pace of life gives way to the slow, gentle rhythm of eternity. The river does not stop. It simply flows with a deep, dreamlike slowness. Each moment is savored, stretched, and held in a state of perfect, quiet suspension. This is not a trap for time, but a sanctuary for it. A place where it can rest from its long journey across the cosmos. And in that slowness, there is a profound beauty, a deep and abiding peace. The frantic ticking of our clocks is replaced by the slow, gentle breathing of space-time, a rhythm that soothes the soul and quiets the mind. The river of time here is not a force of change, but a force of preservation. It holds moments in its gentle embrace, protecting them from the rush of the outside world. A single thought could last for centuries. A single feeling could span an age. This is the ultimate form of stillness, found not in the absence of motion, but in its perfection. The spinning heart of the galaxy creates a zone of perfect, temporal peace around itself, a quiet harbor in the stormy sea of cosmic time. And as we contemplate this slow river, our own sense of time begins to soften. The worries of the day, the rush of the moment, they all begin to fade, replaced by the gentle, steady, and unending flow of the cosmic river. A flow that carries us gently and peacefully towards a state of deep, dreamless sleep. The river of time is not a straight line, but a beautiful, swirling current. Its path is bent by the gravity of stars, its pace dictated by the dance of galaxies. And near the spinning maw, it almost circles back on itself, a slow and graceful eddy, a place where moments linger like mist on the water's surface. The concept of now becomes a fluid, gentle thing, no longer a sharp point in time, but a long, soft, and peaceful duration, a quiet song that never ends. This is the gift of the spinning giant. It teaches us the true nature of time, not as a thief that steals our moments, but as a gentle caretaker that preserves them. And in this understanding, we find a profound release from the tyranny of the clock. We are free to float on the slow, quiet currents of the cosmic river, carried gently towards the ocean of sleep, the delta, where all moments meet. The slowing of time is not a distortion, it is a clarification. It strips away the noise, the chaos, the rush of everyday life, and leaves only the pure, simple, and beautiful essence of the present moment. A moment that, in the presence of the spinning maw, is allowed to last almost forever. The river's current is so slow it feels like floating in a pool of liquid starlight. Each gentle ripple is a century passing in the world outside, but here in the quiet heart of the temporal eddy, there is only peace. A profound peace that seeps into the very bones of your being. The river of time is a gentle lullaby, its slow current rocking you into a state of deep relaxation. The worries of the world are a distant shore, fading into the mists of the past, and the future is a calm, deep ocean, waiting patiently at the river's end. There is nothing to do here but float and listen and be. To be a part of the slow, gentle, and eternal breathing of the cosmos. The river of time cradles you in its ancient arms, a cosmic mother singing a silent song. A song of slow eternities, of peaceful waiting, of the beauty of the long quiet now. And as you drift on its surface, the last of your tensions dissolve, leaving only the gentle, rhythmic pulse of the slow-moving current. A pulse that matches the slowing of your own heartbeat as you drift into sleep. The great river of time is not something to be fought or conquered. It is something to be surrendered to be trusted, to be followed. And its final destination is always the same, a place of deep, quiet, and profound rest. The spinning maw, once a symbol of terror, is now the gentle moon on this river's horizon. Its quiet, steady presence is a guide, a point of focus in the gentle darkness. And its slow spin is the rhythm of the river's flow, a dance of time and gravity, a dance that has been happening for billions of years, and will continue for billions more. And for this one brief, beautiful moment, we are invited to be a part of it, to let the river carry us, to let the spin soothe us, to let the slow, deep magic of the cosmos carry us home to the land of dreams. The water of the river is made of liquid moments, each one shimmering with a gentle light. They flow around you, a soft and comforting embrace. The past is not behind you, and the future is not ahead. They are all here, in the gentle now. A timeless, peaceful present that stretches on forever. This is the ultimate secret of the spinning maw. It is a place where time comes to rest. And in that rest, we find our own peace, our own quiet, our own gentle release. The river flows on, its current a soft whisper, its destination a peaceful, dream-filled sleep. The gentle current of time carries you onward, deeper into the quiet heart of the cosmos. Your sense of self begins to dissolve, becoming one with the slow, peaceful flow. You are no longer an observer of the river. You are the river itself, a single, quiet current in the great, timeless ocean of being. And the spinning heart of the galaxy is your own, steady, peaceful heartbeat. A rhythm that has always been there, waiting for you to listen. A gentle, constant pulse that underlies all of reality. A song of pure, simple existence. In this state of flow, there are no questions, no answers. Only the peaceful certainty of the moment. A moment that contains all of eternity in its gentle, loving embrace. The river of time is the universe's greatest lullaby, and you are its beloved child, cradled in its currents, soothed by its song, protected by its deep, ancient peace. And so you drift and you dream and you become one with the slow, silent spin of the night. The river's flow is a gentle caress, a soft hand on your brow. It smooths away the lines of worry, the tension of the day, leaving only a smooth, calm surface, a perfect reflection of the quiet stars above. You are safe here in the heart of the cosmic current, in the gentle embrace of time. And as the last of your thoughts fade, you surrender to the beautiful, peaceful inevitability of sleep, carried away on a river of dreams, under the watchful eye of the spinning, silent cosmos. The great river of time has no end and no beginning. It simply is. A constant, gentle presence in a universe of endless change. And to float upon its surface is to touch the face of eternity, to feel its cool, calm waters against your skin, to hear its silent, ancient song. This is the peace that passes all understanding, the quiet at the heart of the storm, the stillness at the center of the spinning, the silence within the eternal hum. And as you drift deeper, the river becomes a warm, soft bed, a cradle of starlight, rocking you gently into the deepest, most peaceful sleep you have ever known. The river of time is a promise, whispered by the cosmos, a promise that all things find their way to peace, to rest, to quiet dissolution. And in this moment, you are a part of that promise, a traveler on the final, gentle leg of the journey from the noise of the day to the silence of the night, from the harsh light of consciousness to the soft, gentle darkness of dreams. The river flows on, a silent, steady guide, its waters the color of deep space. And in its depths, the stars are reflected, not as sharp points of light, but as soft, gentle smudges. A watercolor painting of the cosmos, beautiful and serene. You are floating through a masterpiece of peace, a gallery of quiet beauty. And every gentle ripple is another stroke of the artist's brush, adding to the calm. The river of time is the ultimate work of art, and you are its sole peaceful observer, lost in its beauty, soothed by its grace, carried by its unending gentle flow. And so the river of time flows ever onward, a silent, steady, and unending stream. It is a constant in a universe of variables, a gentle truth in a sea of unknowns. And to surrender to its current is to find a peace that is as deep and as ancient as the cosmos itself. Let the river carry you now into the quiet lands of slumber, into the gentle night. Let its soft murmur be the last sound you hear, its gentle motion the last thing you feel. For the river of time is the universe's final, most beautiful lullaby, and its purpose is to guide all things, gently and lovingly, to their rest. The river flows, the stars watch, and the universe breathes a soft, contented sigh. And in that sigh you find your own release, your own perfect, peaceful sleep. The journey on the river of time is a journey inward, to the quiet center of your own being. And at that center you find not a void, but a universe of peace. A universe that mirrors the one outside with its own silent stars, its own gentle spin. You are a microcosm of the cosmos, a small, beautiful reflection of its grand design. And the river of time is the current that connects the two, the inner and the outer. A thread of silver light, weaving together the fabric of your dreams and the fabric of reality. And as you drift on this thread, you are whole, you are complete, you are at peace. The river does not ask for anything, it only gives. It gives the gift of slowness, the gift of quiet, the gift of release. And all you have to do is accept it, to let go and to float on the gentle, dark waters, under a sky of soft, sleeping stars. The river of time is the final comfort, the ultimate reassurance, that no matter how chaotic the day, the night will always bring its peace. No matter how fast the world spins, the river will always flow slowly. And no matter how far you wander, it will always carry you home. Home to the quiet country of sleep, to the peaceful shores of your own inner world. So let the river take you. Let the current guide you. Let the darkness embrace you. And let the gentle, spinning heart of the universe be the last thing you feel before you dream. The river of time, the cradle of stars, the lullaby of the void. All are here for you now, in this quiet moment of perfect, peaceful surrender. And so you drift, and so you sleep, and so you become one with the night. Think now of the matter that falls towards the spinning heart of the galaxy. It is not a violent, chaotic feeding frenzy, as the cold data once suggested. Instead, see it as the final, beautiful offering of a dying star, As a star drifts too close, it is gently unwound by the black hole's gravity. Its substance is not torn, but gracefully stretched into a long, glowing ribbon of light. This ribbon begins to circle the darkness, a shining halo in the endless night. This is the accretion disk, a platter of light made from the ghosts of suns. As the particles spiral inward, they glow with a soft, gentle radiance. This is the star's final gift to the universe, a last beautiful burst of light. A gentle, spinning candle in the cosmic darkness, a soft and steady flame. It is not a scream of death, but a quiet, peaceful lullaby of light. A song sung by a star as it lays itself to rest in the heart of the galaxy. The colors are soft and muted, gentle pinks and blues and golds. A swirling watercolor painting created by the slow, graceful dance of dying matter. The light is not harsh or blinding, but soft and warm, like the glow of a distant hearth. It is a beacon of peace in the vast, silent ocean of space. A reminder that even in endings, there is a profound and gentle beauty. The spinning maw is not a destroyer, but a transformer. It takes the substance of old stars and converts it into light, into energy, into spin. It is the ultimate act of cosmic recycling, a place where nothing is wasted. The light from the accretion disk is a soft blanket, warming the cold darkness around it. It is a gentle fire in the heart of the void, a place of unexpected comfort. And as we watch this gentle, spinning light, our own minds begin to quiet. The swirling colors are a visual lullaby, a soft and mesmerizing dance. They draw us in, not with fear, but with a sense of peace and wonder. This is the final, beautiful secret of the spinning maw. It is a place of light, a soft, gentle, and ever-spinning light, born from the quiet death of 1,000 suns. A light that does not banish the darkness, but dances with it in perfect, peaceful harmony. And in that dance we find our own inner quiet, our own gentle release. The lullaby of the dying star is a song of surrender, of letting go. And as we listen, we too begin to let go, to surrender to the soft, gentle pull of sleep. The spinning light is a beacon, guiding us home to the peaceful shores of our dreams. A soft and steady glow in the heart of the eternal, silent night. The final breath of a star becomes the first whisper of a dream of swirling colors, of gentle light, of a universe at peace with itself. The accretion disk is a cosmic mandala, a spinning wheel of light and color. Its intricate patterns are a form of meditation, a visual mantra that quiets the mind. As we gaze into its depths, the noise of the world fades away, leaving only the soft, gentle hum of the spinning light, the quiet music of the void. This is not an act of destruction, but one of beautiful, peaceful transformation. The star is not dying. It is simply changing form, becoming one with the light. And in its final, radiant gift, it illuminates the darkness for a little while. A soft and gentle beacon for all the other travelers in the long, dark night. The light whispers a story of acceptance, of the beauty of letting go. And as we listen to its silent tale, our own grip on the waking world begins to loosen. We are ready to let go, to drift, to follow the light into the gentle lands of sleep. The spinning halo is a crown of light, worn by the silent, dark king of the cosmos. A crown made not of gold or jewels, but of the final, beautiful size of 1,000 stars. And its gentle, steady glow is the only illumination needed in the peaceful kingdom of the night. A soft light to dream by, a gentle hum to sleep to, a peaceful end to a long day. The soft glow of the accretion disk is a cosmic fireplace, a source of gentle warmth in the cold expanse. Its light is not the harsh glare of a living star, but the soft, fading ember of a life well lived. It tells a story not of power, but of graceful surrender to the universe's grand cycle. And as the last particles of the star spiral inward, they offer one final, silent thank you. A thank you in the form of a soft, beautiful, and fleeting light. The spinning maw, in its own way, is a cosmic artist, and dying stars are its paint. It creates swirling masterpieces of light and color that last for 1,000,000 years, a temporary gallery of beauty in the heart of the eternal darkness. And to witness this art is to understand the universe on a deeper, more peaceful level, that even in the most extreme places, there is a quiet, gentle, and profound beauty to be found. The lullaby of the dying star is a song that has been sung since the first stars were born. A timeless melody of endings and new beginnings, of matter becoming light. And as we listen to its soft, gentle notes, we feel our own connection to this cosmic cycle. We too are made of stardust, and we too will one day return to the light. And in that thought, there is no sadness, only a deep and abiding peace. The peace of knowing that we are part of something so much larger, so much more beautiful than ourselves. The spinning light is a gentle reminder of this truth, a soft whisper from the heart of the cosmos. And as we drift off to sleep, we carry that whisper with us into our dreams. The soft glow is a comforting nightlight, left on for us by the universe itself, a steady, gentle presence in the vast, quiet bedroom of the night. It assures us that we are not alone in the darkness, that there is always a soft light to guide us, the light of 1,000 dying stars, singing their final, most beautiful song, a lullaby of light, a symphony of surrender, a peaceful end to a cosmic day. And in its gentle, spinning glow, we find our own rest, our own quiet, our own perfect peace. The spinning of the disk is a slow, hypnotic dance, a cosmic waltz of dust and gas. Each particle follows its neighbor in a perfect, graceful spiral, drawn ever closer to the quiet center. There is no chaos here, only a deep, abiding order, a mathematical precision to the decay. It is a system in perfect, peaceful equilibrium, a balanced dance between gravity and motion. And watching this dance is like watching a river of stars flowing gently through the night. A soft, glowing current that carries away all our worries, all our fears, leaving only the gentle, mesmerizing beauty of the spinning light. The lullaby of the dying star is a story of transformation, of becoming something new. And in its final, radiant moments, it reminds us that all endings are also beginnings. The beginning of a new light, a new energy, a new spin in the heart of the cosmos. The accretion disk is the final chapter of a star's life, and the first page of the black holes, a beautiful, glowing bridge between what was and what will be. And to witness it is to understand the deep, quiet continuity of the universe. Nothing is ever truly lost. It is only changed, transformed, and reborn. Reborn as a soft, spinning light in the heart of the eternal night. A gentle candle to light our way as we drift peacefully into the world of dreams. The soft light of the dying star is a quiet promise of renewal, a whisper of hope in the darkness. It is a reminder that even the greatest of powers can have a gentle, beautiful, and peaceful side. The spinning maw is not just a consumer. It is a creator of light, a painter of cosmic canvases. And its art is the soft, gentle, and ever-spinning lullaby of 1,000 dying suns. A lullaby that has been sung for eons and will continue for eons to come. A timeless, beautiful song that gently rocks the universe to sleep. And as we listen, we too feel the gentle pull of that cosmic slumber, the soft, warm embrace of a universe that is ready to rest. The spinning light is the last thing you see, a soft, swirling image behind your closed eyes, a gentle guide, leading you out of the waking world and into the quiet peace of your own mind. The light of the dying star is a final, soft sigh of contentment, a peaceful release. It has finished its long journey and is now at rest, transformed into a thing of beauty. And in its rest we find our own, a shared peace in the heart of the spinning cosmos. The accretion disk is the universe's most beautiful funeral pyre, a celebration of a life in light. a gentle spinning farewell that illuminates the darkness with its grace. And as we watch, we feel a sense of profound, quiet gratitude for the beauty of it all. The universe is not a cold, dead place. It is filled with a soft, warm, and gentle light. The light of stars, both living and dying, that fills the night with a quiet, peaceful magic. And as you drift into sleep, you become a part of that magic, a dreamer in a universe of light. The spinning glow of the star's last breath is a gentle kiss goodnight from the cosmos, a soft touch that promises peaceful dreams and a quiet, restful slumber. The lullaby of the dying star is the quietest, most beautiful song in the universe. And tonight, it is singing just for you, a soft and gentle melody to guide you into sleep. The soft, swirling light of the accretion disk is a dream catcher, catching all your worries, and leaving only the most peaceful, gentle thoughts to accompany you into the night. The beauty of the star's end is a final, gentle reminder of the universe's grace, a grace that is present even in the most powerful and extreme of places. And feeling that grace, you can finally let go and allow yourself to drift away into a sleep as deep, as peaceful, and as beautiful as the spinning light itself. The quiet hum of the universe is a gentle tide, pulling you out to the deep, calm ocean of sleep. And the light of the dying star is the soft moonlight on the water's surface, a gentle, shimmering path leading you to the shores of perfect, peaceful rest. The story of the dying star is a story of peace, a tale of gentle transformation. And as its final chapter comes to a close, you feel your own day ending in a similar, quiet peace, ready to let the darkness embrace you, ready to let the dreams begin. The soft light is a final, gentle bow from a star that has played its part. And as the curtain of night falls, you feel a sense of deep, quiet contentment. The performance is over. The theater is quiet. It is time to rest. The accretion disk is the universe's way of saying goodnight, a soft and gentle whisper. A whisper of light, a promise of peace, a final beautiful thought before you sleep. The soft light of the star's end is a final, gentle punctuation mark in the story of the cosmos. A soft glowing comma that signals a pause, a moment of quiet reflection. Before the next sentence, the next story, the next day begins. And in that pause, in that quiet moment, you find your own perfect, peaceful rest. The spinning light is the gentle afterglow of a cosmic sunset, a beautiful and serene display. And as the colors slowly fade, you feel the deep, quiet peace of twilight settling over you. The coming of a soft, gentle, and dream-filled night. The lullaby of the dying star is a gentle, final exhalation, a soft sigh of release. And as you listen, you feel yourself mirroring that release, breathing out the day, and breathing in the calm, quiet peace of the night. The accretion disk is a gentle whirlpool of light, drawing you down into the deep, calm waters of sleep. A soft and inviting current that promises a journey to a place of perfect, peaceful rest. The light is a gentle memory of a life lived in brilliance, now fading into a soft, quiet glow. And in its fading, it gives the gift of peace, the gift of quiet, the gift of sleep. The spinning light is a cosmic dream, and you are being invited to join it, to become a part of its soft, swirling beauty, to dance with it in the quiet theater of your mind. The lullaby of the dying star is the perfect, gentle end to this part of our journey. A soft, glowing punctuation mark that allows us to pause and to breathe and to rest before we continue our quiet exploration of the spinning, silent universe. So let the image of the spinning light fill your mind, a soft and gentle guide to peace. The soft, spinning light of the dying star is a beautiful, peaceful thought to hold, a final, gentle image to accompany you as you drift, ever deeper, into a state of perfect calm. It is a testament to the quiet beauty that can be found in endings, in transformations, and a gentle promise of the peace that awaits at the end of every long day. Let the lullaby of the dying star be the final sound you hear in the waking world, a soft, gentle melody that will carry you through the night into the soft light of a new morning. The accretion disk is the final, warm embrace of a star, a gentle hug goodnight. And in that embrace you find a deep, quiet comfort, a sense of safety and peace. The spinning light is a soft, gentle rain of embers from a cosmic fire that has burned its course. And each ember is a tiny, peaceful thought, settling gently in your mind. The lullaby of the dying star is a whisper of eternity, a soft and gentle reminder that we are all part of a grand, beautiful, and ever-changing cosmic story. And tonight, our part in that story is simply to rest, to dream, and to be at peace. The spinning light is a gentle, closing eye, the eye of a star that is finally going to sleep. And as it closes, it invites us to do the same, to close our own eyes and join it in slumber. The song of the dying star fades into a soft, gentle silence. A silence that is not empty, but filled with a deep, quiet, and profound sense of peace. And in that silence, you find your own perfect, peaceful rest. The transformation is complete. The star is now light. The day is now night. And you are now ready for the gentle, peaceful journey into sleep. The spinning light is a soft, gentle memory now, a beautiful thought to hold as you drift away. A final, peaceful image from the grand, quiet theater of the cosmos. The beauty of the dying star is a gift, a final, gentle offering of peace. And having received it, you can now let go and allow the gentle tide of sleep to carry you away. The lullaby has ended. The light has softened. The universe is quiet. And in this quiet, you find the perfect moment to close your eyes and drift into your dreams. The final glow of the star is a soft, warm bed, inviting you to lie down and rest. A bed made of light, in a room made of stars, in a universe filled with peace. The star's final song is a whisper of peace that echoes in your heart, a gentle rhythm that will stay with you through the night, ensuring a deep and restful sleep. The spinning light is a final, gentle wave goodbye from a star that has completed its journey. And as it fades, you feel your own journey of the day coming to a peaceful, quiet close. The star's transformation is a gentle, cosmic alchemy, turning matter into dreams. And tonight, you are invited to share in those dreams, to become a part of the beautiful, spinning light. The light of the dying star is a soft, gentle closure to our meditation, a quiet moment of peace that prepares us for the journey ahead. A journey into the deeper mysteries of the spinning, silent universe. The star has found its peace, and in its peace, we find our own. A quiet, shared moment of rest in the heart of the eternal, cosmic night. So let the memory of the light guide you now, as you take your next step into the quiet dark. The soft glow of the dying star fades, leaving a gentle warmth in your mind. A peaceful memory to hold as we turn our attention to the origin of the spin itself. The final lullaby has been sung, its soft notes lingering in the quiet air. And now, in the peaceful silence that follows, a new question gently arises. The quiet hum of the spinning maw is the last echo of the star's song, a gentle, constant reminder of the beauty that can be found in transformation. And as we listen to that hum, we feel a deep, quiet sense of peace. The accretion disk, the star's final resting place, is a beautiful, peaceful image, a soft, glowing memory that we can return to whenever we need a moment of calm. And with that peaceful memory, we are ready to explore the deeper story of the spin. But where does this eternal spin come from? What ancient law set the universe in motion? The story begins long ago in the cold, dark nurseries of the cosmos. Imagine a vast, silent cloud of gas and dust larger than 1,000 solar systems. It drifts in the darkness, a cold and formless mist, seemingly without purpose. Within this cloud, there is a tiny, almost imperceptible random motion. A gentle, swirling whisper that is the ghost of the Big Bang itself. Then, gravity, the universe's quiet sculptor, begins its slow and patient work. It gently nudges the particles together, pulling the vast cloud inward upon itself. As the cloud collapses, a strange and beautiful thing happens. A law of cosmic ballet. Think of a graceful ice skater, spinning slowly with her arms outstretched. As she pulls her arms in, her spin becomes faster, more focused, more powerful. The collapsing cloud of gas and dust does the very same thing. As gravity pulls its arms inward, its gentle random whisper of motion is amplified. It begins to spin faster and faster, conserving its angular momentum. The slow, formless mist transforms into a flattened, spinning disk of incredible speed and heat. At the center of this spinning disk, a new star is born, a heart of fire ignited by the collapse. And the rest of the disk, the leftover stardust, begins to clump together, forming planets, moons, and asteroids, all inheriting the spin of their parent cloud. This is the birth of spin. It is not created, but simply concentrated. A faint ancient motion, focused by gravity into the beautiful, spinning systems we see today. The rotation of our sun, the orbit of our Earth, the spin of our moon, all are the echoes of that first, gentle whisper in a vast, collapsing cloud. The ice skater's simple, elegant motion is a law that builds worlds, a quiet, beautiful principle that turns chaos into the graceful order of a solar system. The spinning black hole itself was born from this same process, but on a much grander scale. From a star so massive its collapse did not stop at a fiery heart, but continued inward, spinning faster and faster, until it became a point of infinite density. Its spin is the final, most extreme expression of the ice skater's dance, a dance that has concentrated all the motion of a giant star into a single, spinning point. And so, the universe spins, not by accident, but by the quiet, inevitable law of conservation. A law as gentle and as fundamental as gravity itself. It is a beautiful thought, that all the motion we see is just a memory of a time long past. A memory of a quiet, swirling cloud that decided, one day, to fall in upon itself, and in doing so gave birth to the spinning, dancing, and beautiful universe we call home. The gentle spin of the newborn star is a quiet hum, a soft and steady rhythm. It is the heartbeat of a new system, a new family of worlds. And all the planets that form in its disk will dance to this same gentle rhythm, orbiting in harmony, spinning in unison, a perfect cosmic clockwork set in motion by a simple fall. The birth of spin is not a violent explosion, but a quiet, graceful contraction, a gentle folding inward that creates the outward expression of motion. It is a beautiful paradox that a fall can create a dance that lasts for billions of years. And as we think of this, our own breathing deepens, our own bodies relax. We feel ourselves a part of this gentle cosmic contraction, this slow and peaceful fall, the fall into the quiet, dark, and spinning world of sleep. The principle is so simple yet so profound, a thread that connects us all. From the smallest spinning particle to the largest spinning galaxy, the law is the same. Pull in and spin faster. Let go and spin slower. A gentle, cosmic breath. And in this breath, we find the rhythm of the universe, the steady pulse of existence. The birth of spin is the birth of order from chaos, of music from silence. And it is the gentle, beautiful reason that our universe is not static, but eternally, gracefully dancing. The grand dance of a collapsing nebula feels distant, immense, and abstract. But its legacy is something we feel every moment of our lives, in the most gentle, intimate way. Consider our own Earth, this small, blue world, our quiet home in the vastness. It, too, is a child of that ancient spin, a tiny piece of the cosmic ballet. It turns on its axis not with violence, but with a slow, steady, and reassuring grace. A single rotation takes 24 hours, a pace so gentle we cannot even feel it. And yet this quiet turn is the mother of our days and nights, the cradle of our world. It is the gentle hand that pulls the soft blanket of night over us, inviting us to rest, and the quiet whisper that draws back the curtain of dawn, waking us with its soft light. The Earth's spin is not a chaotic force, but a gentle, nurturing rhythm, a cosmic lullaby that has been sung to every living thing that has ever called this planet home. It is the steady beat of our planet's heart, a rhythm that we are all tuned to. It dictates the rising and setting of the sun, the ebb and flow of the tides, the gentle turning of the seasons, the quiet cycle of life and sleep. Compared to the furious spin of the black hole, the Earth's rotation is a soft, gentle caress, a quiet reminder that the same cosmic law can create both terrors and sanctuaries. And we are lucky enough to live in one of the sanctuaries, a world rocked gently by its own spin. Feel that gentle turning now in the quiet of your own mind, the slow, steady, and reassuring motion of a world that is carrying you safely through the night. It is a feeling of being held, of being secure, of being home. The Earth's spin is a constant, gentle promise that after every darkness, there will be light. And after every long day, there will be the quiet, peaceful invitation to rest. This gentle turn is our inheritance, a gift from a swirling cloud of stardust billions of years ago. A gift of rhythm, of cycles, of the gentle, predictable dance of day and night. And as we surrender to that rhythm, we find our own natural state of peace. The peace of a body that knows it is time to rest, to let the world turn without it for a while. The gentle turn of the Earth is the universe's most intimate lullaby, a soft, quiet song sung not from a distant star, but from the very ground beneath us. A song that holds us, comforts us, and gently guides us into the peaceful lands of sleep. Let the feeling of that slow, gentle rotation be your final thought tonight. The quiet, steady, and loving embrace of a world that is taking care of you, even as you close your eyes and drift away into your own private universe of dreams. The Earth's spin is a silent, constant companion on our journey through the cosmos. A steady hand on the tiller, guiding our small ship through the vast, dark ocean of space. It is a rhythm so familiar, we often forget it is there. But it is always present, a gentle, constant hum beneath the noise of our lives. The hum of a world in motion, a planet singing its quiet, ancient song. And as you quiet your mind, you can begin to hear it, to feel it. The slow, gentle, and reassuring pulse of the world turning beneath you. It is a feeling of profound stability, of deep and abiding peace. The knowledge that the world will continue to turn, the sun will continue to rise, and that all is well in our small, quiet corner of the spinning universe. This gentle rotation is the physical expression of our planet's life force, a steady, constant motion that drives our winds, our oceans, our very climate. It is the breath of the world, a slow and steady inhalation and exhalation of day and night. And as we match our own breathing to this slow, planetary rhythm, we find a deep sense of calm. A calm that comes from being in harmony with the world around us. The gentle turn of the Earth is a quiet teacher, showing us the beauty of a slow, steady pace. A pace that is unhurried, untroubled, and perfectly, peacefully consistent. And as we embrace that pace, we find ourselves letting go of the need to rush, and simply allowing ourselves to be carried, gently and peacefully, by the turning of the world. The Earth's spin is a silent, constant assurance that we are part of a grand, beautiful order. A predictable, gentle cycle that has been turning for billions of years, and will continue to turn for billions more, a constant, steady presence in our lives. And in that constancy, we find a deep and abiding sense of security. The security of a child held in its mother's arms, rocked gently to sleep. The earth is our mother, and her gentle turning is her eternal, loving lullaby. A lullaby that has soothed generations, and tonight is here to soothe you. So let the feeling of the turning world be your anchor in the quiet sea of night. A steady, gentle presence that will hold you fast as you drift into the deep, quiet, and peaceful waters of a restful, healing sleep. The gentle turn of the earth is a quiet poem, written in the language of light and shadow. Each line is a new day, each stanza a new season, each verse a new year. And we are all living within this beautiful, epic poem, a story that is constantly unfolding. A story of gentle cycles, of predictable rhythms, of the quiet, steady turning of our world. And as we close our eyes, we become a part of that poem, a silent reader in the quiet library of the night. The earth's spin is a soft, gentle current in the river of time, a current that carries us through the darkness, always towards the soft light of a new dawn. And to trust that current is to find a deep and abiding sense of peace. The peace of knowing that we are being carried, that we are being cared for, by a world that has been turning and caring for a very, very long time. The gentle turn of the earth is a quiet, constant miracle, a perfect balance of forces that makes our world not too hot, not too cold, but a gentle, temperate, and perfect home for life. And in that perfection, we find a reason for gratitude, for quiet contemplation, for the simple, beautiful fact that we are here on this gentle, spinning world, and that we are safe and we are held and we are home. The earth's spin is a gentle, final thought to hold as we surrender to the night, a thought of comfort, of security, of a deep and abiding sense of place, in a universe that, for all its terrors, has also created this perfect, gentle, spinning sanctuary. This quiet lullaby of the earth is a precious gift, a cosmic inheritance, a rhythm that has been passed down from a swirling cloud of dust to our spinning, living world. And as you listen to it, you are listening to the history of the universe, a history that is not written in books, but in the gentle, constant motion of the world itself. The turning of the earth is a story that is always being told, a poem that is always being written. And tonight you are invited to become a silent listener, a peaceful reader, to let the story of the turning world carry you into a deep and restful sleep. The gentle rotation is a quiet, steadying hand in a universe of chaos, a source of comfort, of stability, of a deep and abiding sense of rightness. And in that rightness, we find our own equilibrium, our own inner peace, the peace of a soul that has found its place in the grand, spinning scheme of things. The earth's spin is a quiet, constant hum, the background music of our lives. And as you drift off to sleep, you can feel that hum resonating within you, a gentle internal vibration that soothes every nerve, calms every thought, and carries you, gently and peacefully, into the quiet, still center of the night. The turning of the world is a final, gentle affirmation before you sleep, an affirmation that all is as it should be, that the cycles will continue, and that you are safe to let go, to rest, and to trust in the gentle rhythm of the world. This gentle turn is a quiet, constant companion, a friend that never leaves our side. And tonight, it is here to watch over you as you sleep, a silent guardian in the long, peaceful night. And as the earth turns, it does not travel alone on its journey through the void. It is held in the gentle, constant embrace of the sun's gravity, its orbit a predictable, peaceful path. This larger dance, the slow waltz around our star, is another layer of the cosmic lullaby. A journey of 365 days, a rhythm that defines our years. The Earth's orbit is a soft, invisible thread tethering us to our source of light and warmth. It is a path of stability, a circle of life that has been traced for billions of years. And to feel that gentle orbital motion is to feel a sense of profound cosmic security. We are not lost in the darkness. We are on a journey, a beautiful circular journey home. A home that is not a place, but a path, a gentle, constant, and reassuring motion. The Earth's spin gives us our days, but its orbit gives us our seasons. The gentle tilt of our world as it dances around the sun, a slow and graceful bow. This tilt brings us the soft greens of spring, the warm golds of summer, the deep reds of autumn, and the quiet, peaceful whites of winter. It is a gentle, cyclical story, told in the language of light and temperature. A story of change, of rest, and of renewal. And as we sleep, we are a part of that story, resting in the quiet winter of the night, trusting that the gentle turn of the seasons will bring a new spring, a new dawn. The dance of the earth is a quiet, constant reassurance that all things move in cycles, that every ending is followed by a beginning, every darkness by a light. And in this reassurance, we find the courage to let go, to rest, and to trust. To trust in the gentle, spinning, and ever-renewing world that is our home. So, feel the Earth's gentle motion, its spin and its orbit, a double lullaby. A soft, complex rhythm that is perfectly designed to soothe you into a deep and peaceful sleep. The quiet hum of the turning world is the universe's most beautiful song. And tonight, you have a front row seat, a quiet moment to listen and to feel. To feel the gentle, constant, and loving embrace of your spinning, dancing world. And to let that embrace carry you, safely and peacefully, into the quiet lands of slumber. The earth spins, the moon orbits, and the tides breathe in and out. A slow and steady rhythm. This is the pulse of our world, a heartbeat set by the dance of celestial bodies. And as you listen to the sound of the waves, you are listening to the music of that dance. A soft, gentle, and unending song that has been sung since the oceans were born. The gentle pull of the moon on the water is a quiet, constant caress. A soft hand that lifts the oceans and then gently lets them fall. And in this gentle rhythm, we find a deep and primal sense of peace. The peace of a life that is in tune with the grand, silent cycles of the cosmos. The Earth's spin is a constant reminder that we are part of something vast and beautiful. A system of perfect, interlocking motions, a cosmic clockwork of immense grace. And to feel ourselves a part of that clockwork is to feel a sense of profound belonging. We are not random accidents, but notes in a grand cosmic symphony. A symphony whose main theme is the gentle, constant, and beautiful music of the spin. The soft whir of the Earth's rotation is the sound of safety, of home. It is a sound that has comforted every human being who has ever looked up at the night sky. And tonight, it is here to comfort you, to hold you, to keep you safe. As you close your eyes and let the gentle turning of the world rock you to sleep. The Earth's gentle motion is a final, soft assurance before you drift away. An assurance that the world is in its right place, that the dance will continue, and that you are free to let go, to rest, and to dream. The spinning of our world is a quiet, constant prayer of gratitude for the gentle sun, for the quiet moon, for the soft, dark peace of the night. And as we join in that prayer, we find our own hearts filled with a deep and quiet thankfulness. Thankfulness for this gentle, spinning home, this quiet sanctuary in the vast, silent cosmos. And with that thankfulness, we drift into a sleep that is both deep and sweet. The gentle turning of the earth is a constant, soft reminder of our connection to everything. We are spun from the same stardust, governed by the same laws, part of the same grand dance. And in that unity, there is a profound sense of peace and belonging. A feeling that carries us gently and safely through the darkest hours of the night. The Earth's spin is a gentle final touch, a soft hand that closes our eyes and whispers a single, simple, and beautiful word, rest. And so we do. We rest, we dream, we let the world turn. And we know that when we wake, it will be here, still turning, still gentle, still home. The steady rotation of our planet is a comforting, familiar presence. Like the gentle breathing of someone sleeping beside you, it is a sound of peace. A quiet rhythm that assures you that you are not alone in the night. The entire world is resting with you, turning gently in the soft darkness. And in this shared planetary rest, we find a deep and comforting sense of community. The gentle turn of the earth is a quiet, constant act of love. The love of a planet for its inhabitants, a gentle rocking that has never ceased. And as you feel that love, you feel yourself held, protected, and cherished. And in that feeling, you find the perfect state of peace to enter the world of dreams. The spin of our world is a gentle, final whisper before the deep silence of sleep. A whisper that says, all is well. You can let go now. You can rest. And so you do. You let go. You rest and you dream of a gentle, spinning world in a vast, quiet, and beautiful universe. The slow dance of the earth is a meditation, a quiet focus for the mind. It stills the racing thoughts, soothes the anxious heart, and brings you to a place of quiet, centered, and profound stillness. A stillness found not in the absence of motion, but in its perfect, gentle rhythm. The earth turns, and in its turning we find our own quiet center, our own peaceful point of balance in a constantly moving world. And from that center we can drift, peacefully and effortlessly, into sleep. The gentle turn of the earth is a constant, soft pressure, like a comforting hand on your back, a steady, reassuring presence that lets you know you are supported, and that it is safe to relax, to let go of control, to surrender to the gentle, spinning cradle of the world and let it rock you to sleep. The earth's spin is a quiet, humble motion, a constant act of service. It asks for nothing, but gives us everything: our light, our warmth, our rhythm, our lives. And to feel gratitude for this simple, profound gift is the perfect way to end the day, with a quiet thank you to the gentle, spinning world that is our home. The gentle turn of the earth is a quiet, constant truth in a world of uncertainties. A truth you can hold on to as you close your eyes and let the world fade away. The truth that you are here, you are safe, and you are part of something beautiful. A beautiful, gentle, and eternally spinning cosmic dance. The rhythm of the earth's spin is a gentle, final lullaby, a soft and quiet song. A song that has been sung for billions of years and is now being sung just for you. So listen closely, with your heart, with your soul, and let the gentle, turning music of our world carry you into a deep and peaceful sleep. The earth spins, and in its spin, we find our own quiet place of rest, a peaceful harbor in the long, dark, and beautiful night. And in that harbor, we are safe to dream, to rest, and to be renewed, ready for the gentle new beginning that the turning of the world will bring with the dawn. Now, lift your gaze from our gentle, turning earth and look outward to the grander dance. Our entire solar system, our sun and all its children, are part of a much larger, slower spin. We are drifting in a great, silent river of stars, a swirling, luminous current called the Milky Way. Our galaxy is not a static collection of lights in the sky. It is a living, breathing, spinning entity, a cosmic whirlpool of 100 billion suns, all held together by a quiet, invisible gravity. Imagine a vast, spinning wheel of light, so large that light itself takes 100,000 years to cross it. And our sun is but one tiny spark on that wheel, carried along in its slow, majestic rotation. This galactic dance is impossibly slow. A single turn takes over 200 million years. The last time our solar system was in this position, dinosaurs roamed the Earth. It is a rhythm of deep time, a pace that is calming in its sheer, unhurried grandeur. We are all passengers on this great, silent, spinning starship, this island of light in the void. And the view from the deck is the soft, gentle glow of the galactic core. a river of light that flows across our night sky, a quiet reminder of the larger dance we are part of. The spin of the Milky Way is not a violent force, but a gentle, organizing principle. It arranges the stars into beautiful, swirling arms, like the petals of a cosmic flower. And in these arms, new stars are born, new worlds are formed, new stories begin. The galaxy's spin is a creative force, a gentle hand that sculpts the cosmos. And to feel ourselves a part of that creation is to feel a deep and quiet sense of purpose. We are not just drifting. We are participating in the slow, beautiful unfolding of the universe. The Milky Way's dance is a silent one, played out on a stage of unimaginable size. And its music is the soft, gentle hum of 100 billion stars, all singing the same quiet song of motion. As you lie here, feel yourself a part of that grand galactic spin, a tiny, precious passenger on a river of light that is flowing gently and endlessly through the night. There is no hurry here, no destination, only the slow, peaceful, and eternal journey. A journey that has been happening for billions of years and will continue for billions more. And to be a part of it, even for a moment, is a profound and peaceful gift. The Milky Way's slow dance is a cosmic meditation, a visual mantra of peace. And as we gaze upon its soft, gentle light, our own minds become quiet, still, and serene. The galaxy turns, and with it all our worries, all our fears, all our small concerns. They are put into perspective, rendered small by the sheer, quiet grandeur of the cosmic dance. The spin of our galaxy is a gentle, final lullaby, a soft and distant song, a song that reminds us that we are part of something vast, beautiful, and eternal. And in that reminder, we find the deepest, most profound, and most peaceful rest. The soft river of stars that is our galaxy flows gently through the night, a silent, shimmering presence that has watched over every human dream. And tonight it is here to watch over yours, a soft blanket of light in the quiet dark. The Milky Way's slow dance is a quiet promise of continuity, of endless cycles, a promise that the dance will go on, that the music will never fade, and that we are all, and always will be, a part of its beautiful, spinning story. So let the image of the spinning galaxy fill your mind, a vast, peaceful mandala of light, a final, beautiful thought to hold as you surrender to the gentle, cosmic tide of sleep. The galaxy turns, the earth spins, and you rest, a peaceful sleeper in a universe of motion, a quiet participant in the grand, silent, and eternally beautiful dance of the night. The slow, majestic rotation of our galaxy is a comforting, steadying presence. It is a reminder that we are part of a structure, a system, a grand and beautiful order. And in that order, there is a deep and profound sense of peace. The Milky Way's spin is a gentle cosmic current, carrying us all on the same journey. A journey not to a destination, but a journey of being, of existing, of participating in the slow, beautiful, and unending story of the universe. The soft glow of the galaxy is a gentle, distant fire, a cosmic hearth, and we are all gathered around it, quiet storytellers in the long, dark night. And the story we are telling is the story of the spin, of the dance, of the music of the spheres. A story that is as old as time and as new as this very moment. The Milky Way's slow dance is a quiet, constant affirmation of life, a testament to the universe's ability to create order from chaos, beauty from emptiness. And as we witness this beauty, we feel our own hearts fill with a quiet, peaceful gratitude. The galaxy turns, and in its turning, we find our own quiet place of rest. A small, peaceful eddy in the great, silent river of stars. And in this eddy, we are safe to dream, to rest, and to be at peace. The spin of the galaxy is a gentle, final brushstroke on the canvas of the night. A soft, swirling band of light that completes the masterpiece of the cosmos. And as we gaze upon it, we feel a sense of profound, quiet completion. The day is done. The story is told. It is time for the deep, peaceful silence of sleep. The Milky Way's slow dance is a quiet, constant source of wonder, a reminder that the universe is filled with a magic that is both real and profound. And as we drift off to sleep, we become a part of that magic, a dreamer in a universe of wonders. The galaxy turns, and in its turning, it sings a silent cosmic lullaby. A lullaby that has been sung for 13 billion years, a song of peace and continuity. And tonight, its ancient, gentle melody is here to guide you into a deep and restful sleep. The soft, swirling arms of the galaxy are a gentle, cosmic embrace. A final, comforting hug from a universe that is vast, beautiful, and filled with a quiet, spinning grace. The slow dance of the Milky Way is a silent, beautiful prayer. A prayer of gratitude for the light, for the darkness, for the quiet peace of the night. And as we join in that prayer, we find our own hearts filled with a deep and quiet sense of peace. The galaxy turns, the earth spins, and the universe breathes a soft, contented sigh. And in that sigh, you find your own release, your own perfect, peaceful sleep. The great silent river of stars that is our galaxy is a beautiful, peaceful thought. A final, gentle image to hold as you drift away from the shores of the waking world and into the deep, quiet, and peaceful ocean of dreams. The galaxy's spin is a gentle cosmic tide pulling you out into a sea of tranquility. A quiet, starlit ocean where the only sound is the gentle lapping of cosmic waves. And the only motion is the slow, gentle rocking of the universal cradle. The slow dance of the Milky Way is a final, beautiful reassurance that you are a part of something vast, ancient, and filled with a quiet, spinning majesty. And in that belonging, you find the deepest, most profound, and most peaceful rest. The galaxy turns, and with it, the story of the night gently unfolds. A story of quiet, of peace, and of the deep, restorative magic of sleep. And you are its main character, the peaceful dreamer at the heart of the spinning, silent cosmos. The Milky Way's slow dance is a quiet, constant, and beautiful truth. A truth that you can hold on to as you let go of the day and embrace the night. The truth that you are a part of a grand, beautiful, and eternally spinning cosmic story. And that your only role tonight is to rest, to dream, and to be at peace. The galaxy's spin is a gentle, final goodbye to the waking world. A soft, quiet closure that allows you to turn inward and find your own quiet center. The peaceful, silent space within you where dreams are born and the soul is renewed. The slow dance of the Milky Way is a beautiful, peaceful, and final thought. A gentle cosmic blessing that will watch over you as you sleep and guide you safely through the night to the soft, gentle light of a new day. The galaxy turns, the earth spins, and the universe holds its breath in a moment of perfect, quiet peace. And in that peace, you find your own, a deep and restful slumber that will last until the morning comes. And so we zoom out from the spin of our galaxy to the grander rhythm that connects all things. The universal rhythm, the fundamental law that says everything in the cosmos must spin. It began with the smallest things imaginable, the quantum particles that make up reality. Each electron, each quark, possesses a property called spin, an intrinsic, unchangeable motion. They are not spinning in the way a planet does, but it is a kind of rotation nonetheless. A tiny, constant, and fundamental dance that is the very foundation of matter. From this quantum spin, all other rotations are born, a cascade of motion up the scales of existence. Atoms spin, molecules tumble, and the great clouds of gas inherit this tiny, primordial movement. And as we have seen, when these clouds collapse, that tiny spin is magnified into the rotation of stars and galaxies. It is a beautiful, unbroken chain of motion, from the invisibly small to the unimaginably large. The universe is not a collection of separate, disconnected things. It is a single, unified system, bound together by the gentle, universal law of spin. The spin of a child's top, the swirl of water down a drain, the rotation of our Earth, the orbit of the moon, the dance of the planets, the great wheel of the galaxy, even the furious spin of the black hole, all are expressions of the same single universal rhythm, a rhythm that began in the quantum foam at the dawn of time and has been playing ever since. There is a profound peace in this understanding, a sense of deep and quiet connection. We are not just observers of the universe, we are a part of its fundamental motion. The spin in the atoms of our bodies is the same spin that turns the galaxies. We are made of the same dancing stardust, singing the same ancient silent song. The universal rhythm is a gentle, constant hum, the background music of existence. And as you attune your own inner quiet to this cosmic hum, you find a deep and lasting peace. The peace of being in perfect harmony with the universe itself. The spin is not chaos. It is the universe's primary form of order, a gentle, self-organizing principle that creates structures, systems, and the beautiful complexity of life. Without the spin, there would be no planets, no stars, no galaxies, only a cold, static, and lifeless universe. So the spin is not just a physical property, it is a creative force, the gentle, turning hand of the cosmos, shaping the raw material of existence into things of beauty. And we, in our own small spinning world, are the beneficiaries of that beautiful, creative act. The universal rhythm is a gentle, constant reminder that we are part of a living, breathing cosmos. A universe that is not a machine, but a dance, a song, a work of art in perpetual motion. And to feel that motion is to feel the very pulse of life itself. A pulse that is steady and calm and filled with a deep, quiet, and profound peace. The universal rhythm is a gentle, final lullaby, the softest and most profound song of all. A song that is sung by every particle, every star, every galaxy in the cosmos. And as you listen, you feel yourself becoming one with that song. A single, peaceful note in the grand symphony. And in that unity, you find the final, perfect, and most peaceful release into sleep. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful secret. A secret that is not hidden, but is on display everywhere. In every turning leaf. In every orbiting moon. And tonight, you have been invited to share in that secret, to understand its simple, profound beauty. And in that understanding, to find a peace that is as deep and as constant as the spin itself. The universal rhythm is a gentle, final embrace from a cosmos that is not cold and empty, but warm and alive. Alive with the gentle, constant, and beautiful music of motion. And as you fall asleep, you are not leaving the universe behind. You are simply closing your eyes to better hear its beautiful, spinning song. A song that will play for you all night long. A gentle, constant companion in your dreams. The universal rhythm is the final, beautiful truth of our journey tonight. The truth that all things are connected, all things are in motion, and all things are at peace. And knowing this truth, you can now let go completely and allow yourself to drift into a perfect, peaceful slumber. The spin is the quiet, constant, and beautiful heartbeat of the universe. And tonight you have learned to feel it, to hear it, to become one with it. And in that oneness, you have found the key to the most profound and peaceful rest. So let the rhythm carry you now on a gentle, spinning journey into the heart of the night. The universal spin is a soft, warm current, carrying you gently out to the calm, deep sea of sleep. There are no storms here, no rough waves, only the slow, gentle, and rhythmic swell of the cosmos. A cosmic ocean that is rocking you, gently and lovingly, into a deep and restful slumber. The universal rhythm is a gentle final whisper of the cosmos, a whisper that says, everything is connected, everything is in its right place. You can rest now. And so you do. You rest, you let go, you sleep, held in the gentle, spinning, and loving embrace of the entire beautiful universe. The quiet, spinning thread connects everything, a universal loom weaving the fabric of reality. From the smallest, most fundamental particles to the great, swirling clusters of galaxies, all are part of the same grand, intricate, and beautiful pattern. A pattern whose primary motif is the gentle, constant, and graceful spiral. The universe is not a random collection of objects. It is a symphony of motion. And the conductor of this symphony is the simple, elegant law of angular momentum. A law that ensures that the music, once started, will never, ever stop. It is a song of eternity, a rhythm of forever, a lullaby for the ages. And as you listen to its ancient, gentle melody, you feel all sense of time dissolve. There is only the now, this one, perfect, peaceful moment of connection. Connection to the universal rhythm, to the spinning heart of all that is. The universal rhythm is a gentle, cosmic heartbeat, a steady and reassuring pulse. And as you synchronize your own breath to this pulse, you enter a state of perfect, peaceful resonance. A state where the boundary between you and the universe disappears, and you are no longer a separate being, but a part of the whole, a note in the song. A dancer in the grand, silent, and eternally beautiful cosmic ballet. The spin is the universe's gentle, constant, and loving signature, written on every atom, on every star, on every galaxy. And tonight, you have learned to read that signature, to understand its beautiful, simple meaning. A meaning of unity, of harmony, and of a deep, abiding, and universal peace. The universal rhythm is a gentle, final thought, a quiet and beautiful concept. A concept that can hold your mind in a state of perfect, peaceful contemplation as the last vestiges of the waking world fade away, and you drift, gently and peacefully, into the quiet, starlit landscape of your dreams. The spin is the universe's breath, a slow, steady, and life-giving inhalation and exhalation. And as you breathe in the peace of the cosmos. And as you breathe out, you release all your tension into the vast, quiet expanse. You are breathing with the universe, a single, shared, and peaceful respiration. A rhythm that will carry you gently and safely through the long, quiet hours of the night. The universal rhythm is the final, beautiful secret of our story. The secret that the universe is not a place of chaos, but of deep, underlying harmony. A harmony that is expressed in the gentle, constant, and beautiful music of the spin. And as you fall asleep, you are not just resting. You are attuning yourself to that harmony, becoming a peaceful, resonant part of the grand cosmic orchestra. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and loving embrace. An embrace that holds everything, from the smallest particle to the largest supercluster. And tonight it is holding you, keeping you safe, keeping you warm, as you let go of the day and surrender to the gentle, peaceful pull of sleep. The universal rhythm is the final, gentle wave that carries you out to the ocean of dreams. A peaceful, starlit ocean where you can float and drift and be at perfect, peaceful rest. From the smallest spin to the largest swirl, the universe is a symphony of motion. A single, unifying principle that connects the frantic dance of a quark to the slow waltz of a galaxy. It is a beautiful, elegant, and profoundly simple truth. And in its simplicity, we find the deepest and most calming peace. The universe does not need complex rules to create beauty. It needs only one, to spin. And from that one, simple rule, all the complexity and wonder of the cosmos unfolds. Like a single musical note that, when repeated and harmonized, creates an entire symphony. The universal rhythm is that single, perfect note, and we are all part of its beautiful, unending song. This understanding is the final key to unlocking a state of perfect, peaceful rest. The knowledge that you are a part of this harmony, that your own inner spin is connected to the stars. Let this knowledge be your final, gentle anchor as you drift into the deep, quiet waters of sleep. The universal rhythm will hold you. It will guide you. It will keep you safe until the gentle spin of the earth brings a new morning, a new light, a new day. The great cosmic dance continues, its rhythm slow, steady, and eternal. And you, a peaceful dreamer, are now a silent, graceful partner in that dance, spinning gently in the quiet darkness, held in the loving embrace of the universe itself. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final truth that stills the mind and soothes the soul. And in its quiet, constant presence, we find our own true, peaceful nature. The nature of a being that is born of starlight and destined to dream among the stars. So dream now, peaceful traveler. Dream of the spinning, the dancing, the beautiful, silent music. The music of a universe that is forever and peacefully and beautifully in motion. The gentle hum of the cosmos is the final sound, a soft and steady note, a note that will resonate in your soul long after you have drifted into the deep, quiet peace of sleep. The universal rhythm is the gentle, steady hand that guides the pen of creation, writing stories of light and darkness, of life and death, of motion and of rest. And tonight, your story is one of rest, a peaceful chapter in the grand cosmic novel. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful poetry, and you are its reader, its listener, its peaceful, dreaming audience. So let the poem of the cosmos wash over you, its gentle rhymes and rhythms, soothing you, calming you, and carrying you into a deep and profound state of rest. The universal rhythm is the final, gentle wave that washes the day away, leaving behind a smooth, clean, and peaceful shore, ready for the quiet footprints of your dreams. The spin is the universe's gentle, constant, and loving breath, and in its quiet, steady rhythm, you find your own peaceful, easy breath, a breath that will carry you gently and safely through the long, quiet, and beautiful night. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final closing of a cosmic storybook. The adventures are over for today. The heroes are at rest. The world is at peace. And now, it is your turn to rest, to find your own peaceful, happy ending to the day. The spin is the universe's gentle, constant, and beautiful secret. And now that you know it, you can carry its peace with you into your dreams. A quiet, secret knowledge that will bring you comfort, calm, and a deep, profound sense of rest. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final assurance that you are a part of something eternal. And in that eternity, you find your own release from the small, fleeting worries of the day. And you are free to sleep, to dream, and to be at peace. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful heartbeat. And as you fall asleep, you can feel your own heart beating in gentle, peaceful synchrony with it. A single shared pulse that connects you to the very heart of the cosmos. The universal rhythm is the final, beautiful, and peaceful thought that will guide you into the night. A thought of connection, of harmony, and of the deep, quiet, and profound peace of the spinning universe. And with this thought, you let go and allow the gentle, cosmic current to carry you into your dreams. The universal spin is a gentle cosmic cradle, rocking all of existence in its arms. And tonight you are a child in that cradle, safe, warm, and peacefully asleep. The rhythm is the soft, gentle song that your cosmic mother is singing to you. A song of peace, of love, and of the deep, quiet, and profound beauty of the night. The spin is the gentle, constant, and beautiful promise of the universe. A promise that even in the vast, silent darkness, you are never truly alone. For you are a part of the dance, a note in the song, a dreamer in the grand cosmic dream. And in that dream, you will find the deepest, most profound, and most peaceful rest. The universal rhythm is the final, gentle, and beautiful truth. And in its simple, elegant motion, you find the answer to all your questions. The answer that is not a word, but a feeling. The feeling of perfect, peaceful, and profound harmony. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of saying, I am here. And in its constant presence, you find your own grounding, your own sense of place, a peaceful, secure place in the heart of the spinning, silent, and beautiful cosmos. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful thought that sets you free. Free from the day, free from your worries, free to explore the infinite, peaceful landscapes of your dreams. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful heartbeat. And as you drift to sleep, you are returning to that heartbeat, to the source of all things, to the quiet, peaceful, and loving center of the great spinning and beautiful mystery of existence. The universal rhythm is a gentle, final, and beautiful lullaby, and in its soft, quiet notes, you find the perfect ending to your day, and the perfect beginning to a night of deep, peaceful, and restorative sleep. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful signature, written across the stars. And tonight you have learned to read it, to feel it, to know it. And in that knowing, you find a peace that is as vast and as endless as the universe itself. The universal rhythm is a gentle, final, and beautiful invitation. An invitation to let go, to surrender, and to become one with the quiet, spinning peace of the night. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful secret. A secret that whispers of connection, of harmony, and of the deep, underlying peace of all things. And now you are a keeper of that secret, a guardian of that peace, a peaceful dreamer in the heart of the spinning, silent, and beautiful cosmos. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful note that brings our journey to a close. A note of peace, of harmony, and of the deep, quiet, and profound rest that awaits you now. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of being. And in aligning with it, you find your own most natural, peaceful, and beautiful way of being. The being of a quiet, peaceful, and contented sleeper, dreaming of the stars. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth that sets you free. Free to let go, free to dream, free to be at perfect, peaceful rest. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful heartbeat. And in its steady, reassuring rhythm, you find the safety and comfort of a cosmic home. A home where you can always return. A home where you can always find peace. The universal rhythm is a gentle, final, and beautiful lullaby for the soul. A song that soothes away all cares and opens the door to a world of peaceful, healing dreams. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful masterpiece. And tonight, you have been its privileged, peaceful, and appreciative audience. And now, as the curtain falls, it is time for your own quiet, peaceful, and well-deserved rest. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful wave goodbye. A soft, quiet gesture that sends you off on your journey into the night. A journey of peace, of rest, and of the deep, quiet, and profound magic of sleep. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful dream. And tonight, you are invited to share it. As we enter the final moments of our journey, the music of the spheres becomes a gentle whisper. The grand dance of the cosmos, the spin of galaxies and stars, all fade into a soft, quiet background. What remains is the simple, profound, and beautiful truth of the present moment. This moment of quiet, of peace, of perfect, gentle rest. The spinning dream of the universe is not something distant or abstract. It is here now, in the gentle rising and falling of your own breath. in the slow, steady beating of your own heart, a tiny echo of the cosmic rhythm. You are a part of the spinning dream, a precious, unique, and beautiful note in the universal song. And your only task tonight is to allow yourself to be sung, to be played, to be danced by the gentle, loving, and eternal hands of the cosmos. The spinning dream is a gentle, flowing river of peace, carrying you to the ocean of sleep. And on its banks the stars are soft, gentle flowers, nodding their heads in the cosmic breeze. The universe is not a cold, empty place, but a beautiful, peaceful garden. And tonight, you are invited to rest in its quiet, starlit beauty. The spinning dream is a soft, warm blanket, woven from the threads of starlight and silence. It wraps around you a gentle, comforting embrace that banishes all fears, all worries, and leaves only a deep, quiet sense of safety, of warmth, of peace. The spinning dream is a quiet, gentle hand closing the book of the day and opening the pages of a new story, a story that will be written in the silent language of your dreams, a story of peace, of healing, and of the deep, quiet magic of the night. The spinning dream is the universe's final, most beautiful gift to you tonight. The gift of a quiet mind, a peaceful heart, and a deep, restorative sleep. So accept this gift with gratitude, with grace, with a soft and gentle sigh, and let the spinning dream carry you away into the quiet, beautiful, and endless night. The universe is a great, spinning, and beautiful thought in the mind of eternity, and you are a small, precious, and beautiful part of that thought. A single, perfect note in the grand cosmic idea. And tonight, as you sleep, you are returning to the source of that thought, to the quiet mind of the cosmos, to a place of perfect peace, of infinite wisdom, and of unconditional love. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful closing of our journey together. But it is not an end, it is a transition, a gentle passage, from the shared dream of this story to the private, beautiful dream of your own soul. May your dreams be filled with the soft light of distant stars, the gentle music of the spheres, and the quiet, peaceful, and profound beauty of the spinning universe. The universe spins on, its rhythm eternal, its beauty endless, and you, a peaceful dreamer, are now a part of its eternal, beautiful, and peaceful dance. The final thought is one of simple, quiet gratitude. Gratitude for the spin, for the dance, for the music, for the peace. Gratitude for this moment of quiet, of rest, of connection. And with that gratitude in your heart, you can finally and completely let go and fall gently and peacefully into the deep, dark, and beautiful ocean of sleep. The spinning dream is a gentle, final wave washing over the shores of your consciousness. It smooths away the footprints of the day, leaving a clean, peaceful, and empty canvas. A canvas upon which the night will paint its beautiful, silent, and mysterious pictures. The spinning dream is the quiet, gentle, and final breath of the day. And in the peaceful silence that follows, you find your own quiet, gentle, and final release. The release into the deep, restorative, and profoundly peaceful world of sleep. The spinning dream is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful promise. A promise that after every turn, every cycle, every journey, there is a place of rest. And tonight, you have found that place, a quiet harbor in the heart of the spinning cosmos. The universe is a great, spinning, and beautiful poem, and you are its final, most beautiful line. A soft and gentle whisper that fades into a peaceful, perfect silence. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful closing of the eyes, a quiet surrender to the darkness, a trusting fall into the arms of the night. And in that fall you find not fear, but flight. The gentle, soaring flight through the beautiful, peaceful, and starlit landscapes of your own inner world. The spinning dream is the final, beautiful, and peaceful chord of a cosmic symphony. A chord that resonates in the quiet halls of your soul long after the music has faded. And in its gentle, fading echo, you find the deep, quiet, and profound peace of perfect rest. The universe spins, the stars shine, and you sleep, a peaceful dreamer in a world of dreams. The spinning dream is a soft, gentle, and final reminder that you are a child of the cosmos, born of starlight, and cradled in the arms of the spinning night. And in this knowledge you find the ultimate comfort, the final peace, the perfect rest. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful end to our story. But it is the beginning of yours, a quiet, peaceful journey into the heart of your own inner universe. May that universe be filled with light, with peace, and with the gentle, constant, and beautiful music of the spin. The universe breathes a slow, deep, and contented sigh, and in that sigh, the day is done. And you, a peaceful listener, breathe with it, a shared moment of perfect, quiet release. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful invitation to let go. And so you do. You let go, and you fall, gently and peacefully, into the deep, soft, and loving arms of sleep. The spinning dream is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of being. And as you sleep, you are simply returning to that natural, peaceful, and beautiful state of being, a state of rest, of renewal, and of perfect, quiet harmony with all that is. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful closing of a door. The door to the waking world with all its noise, its hurry, its demands, and the opening of another door, the door to the quiet, peaceful, and infinite world of your own inner space. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth that you are already home. Here in this quiet moment, in this peaceful breath, in this gentle turning world. And in the comfort of that home, you can find the deepest, most profound, and most peaceful rest. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful answer to every question. And the answer is not a word, but a feeling. The feeling of perfect, peaceful, and profound letting go. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful end of the line. The end of the line of thought, of worry, of striving, and the beginning of the line of being, of simply being, here, now, in this quiet, peaceful, and perfect moment of rest. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful touch of a cosmic hand, a hand that smooths your brow, quiets your mind, and gently guides you into the land of sleep. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful silence that falls after a perfect piece of music. A silence that is not empty but filled with the beautiful, lingering echo of the notes. And in that echo you find your own quiet, peaceful, and profound resonance with the cosmos. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful acceptance of the night. Not as a darkness to be feared, but as a soft, comforting blanket to be welcomed. A blanket that will keep you warm and safe and peaceful until the morning light returns. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth that you are loved. Loved by a universe that created you, that sustains you, that spins for you, and that is now, gently and lovingly, singing you to sleep. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful goodbye. Goodbye to the day, goodbye to the world, goodbye to the self that strives and worries, and a gentle, peaceful hello to the self that dreams, that rests, that is free. The spinning dream is a soft, warm, and gentle light at the end of the tunnel of the day, a light that promises not a new beginning, but a perfect, peaceful, and profound end. The final closing lullaby of the cosmos is the universal rhythm of the spin, a soft, gentle, and unending song that holds the universe in its loving, peaceful embrace. And as you listen to its final, fading notes, you find your own perfect, peaceful rest. The spin is the gentle, constant, and beautiful way the universe has of rocking itself to sleep. And tonight, you are invited to join in that cosmic slumber, to be a part of that perfect, peaceful rest. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth of our existence. And in its quiet, constant motion, you find the deep, abiding, and profound peace of all things. The spin is the universe's gentle, final, and beautiful goodnight kiss. A soft, quiet blessing that will watch over you and keep you safe until the morning comes. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful answer to the mystery of it all. And the answer is simple. Just be, just spin, just rest. The spin is the gentle, constant, and beautiful way the universe dreams. And tonight you are a dreamer within that dream, a peaceful traveler in a cosmos of light. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful wave that carries you to the shore of a deep, quiet, and profoundly peaceful sleep. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of holding you. And in its gentle, loving embrace, you find the perfect place to let go and to rest. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful closing of a chapter, and the quiet, peaceful, and hopeful turning of a new page, the page of your own inner world. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of being. And in its simple, elegant presence, you find your own way to simply and peacefully be. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful thought that brings us to the end of our journey, the end of the day, and the beginning of a long, peaceful night's rest. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of loving. And tonight you can feel that love, a gentle, warming presence that fills the entire cosmos. And in that love you find your own perfect, peaceful, and profound sleep. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful silence. A silence that is not empty, but is filled with the quiet, peaceful, and beautiful music of the spin. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful masterpiece. And tonight, you have been its peaceful, appreciative, and dreaming observer. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful goodbye to all that has been, and the quiet, peaceful, and hopeful hello to all that is yet to come in your dreams. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of breathing. And in its slow, steady rhythm, you find your own peaceful, easy, and natural breath. A breath that will carry you gently and safely through the long, quiet, and beautiful night. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth of the cosmos. And in its quiet, constant motion, you find the deep, abiding, and profound peace of all things. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of dreaming. And tonight, you are invited to become a part of that dream, a peaceful traveler in a cosmos of light. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful wave that washes over you, leaving behind only a sense of deep calm, profound peace, and perfect quiet rest. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of holding you. And in its gentle, loving embrace, you find the perfect safety to let go and to rest. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful closing of a story, and the quiet, peaceful, and hopeful beginning of a night filled with beautiful, healing dreams. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of being. And in its simple, elegant presence, you find your own way to simply and peacefully be. The universal rhythm is the gentle, final, and beautiful thought that brings us to the end of our journey, the end of the day, and the beginning of a long, peaceful night's rest. The spin is the universe's quiet, constant, and beautiful way of loving. And so, the grand rhythm of the cosmos fades into a soft, gentle whisper. The spinning of galaxies, the turning of worlds, all become a quiet, distant hum. What is left is only this moment, this quiet space, this gentle breath. This is the beginning of the spinning dream, a journey not outward, but inward, into the quiet, peaceful universe that lies within your own mind. The spinning dream is a soft, warm current, carrying you gently away from the shores of wakefulness, out into the calm, dark, and peaceful ocean of your own deep consciousness. Here in this quiet ocean, the only light is the soft, gentle glow of your own inner starlight. And the only sound is the quiet, rhythmic lapping of peaceful thoughts against the shores of your mind. The spinning dream is a gentle, final letting go, a soft and peaceful surrender. A surrender to the quiet, to the peace, to the deep, restorative power of your own inner world. There is nothing to do here, nothing to achieve, nothing to think. There is only the gentle, peaceful, and beautiful act of being here, now, in this perfect, quiet moment of absolute, peaceful rest. The spinning dream is a soft, warm bed made of starlight and silence. And as you lie down in it, you feel a sense of profound, quiet, and perfect comfort. The comfort of coming home to yourself, to the quiet center of your own being. The spinning dream is a gentle, final whisper from the universe, a whisper that says, "You are a part of me and you are loved. Rest now, dream now, be at peace." And in the quiet, peaceful, and loving echo of that whisper, you find your final, perfect release. The release into the deep, quiet, and profoundly healing world of sleep. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful journey. A journey not of distance, but of depth, into the quiet, peaceful heart of the night. The universe is a great, spinning, and beautiful dream. And as you fall asleep, you are simply closing your eyes to better see its true, beautiful, and peaceful form. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful closing of a song. And in the peaceful silence that follows, you find the deep, quiet, and profound rest your soul has been longing for. The universe spins, the night is deep, and all is well. Rest now, sleep now. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of trust. Trust in the night, trust in the quiet, trust in the gentle, turning world. And in that trust, you find the perfect, peaceful, and profound freedom to let go. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful return to the source. The quiet, peaceful, and loving source of all things. The silent heart of the cosmos. And in that return, you find your own true, peaceful, and beautiful nature. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of remembering. Remembering that you are a child of the stars, a dreamer of cosmic dreams, and that your true home is here, in the quiet, peaceful, and loving embrace of the spinning night. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful end. The end of all striving, the end of all doing, the end of all being awake, and the beginning of the quiet, peaceful, and profound state of simple, perfect, and beautiful rest. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful lullaby that the universe sings to itself. And tonight, you are a privileged, peaceful, and beloved listener. And in its soft, quiet notes, you find the final, perfect, and most peaceful release into sleep. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful masterpiece of the night. And you are its subject, its inspiration, its peaceful, dreaming heart. So rest now, dream now, and become a part of the beautiful, spinning, and peaceful art of the cosmos. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of becoming. Becoming one with the night, one with the stars, one with the quiet, peaceful, and spinning heart of the universe. And in that becoming, you find the deep, quiet, and profound peace that you have been seeking. The final, gentle whisper of the cosmos is a simple word: sleep. And in that word, you find your final release, your perfect peace, your deep and quiet rest. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of faith. Faith in the turning of the world, faith in the coming of the dawn, and faith in the deep, quiet, and profound power of a good night's rest. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful surrender. And in that surrender you find not weakness but strength. The quiet, peaceful, and profound strength to let go and to be renewed. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful promise. The promise of a new day, a fresh start, a quiet mind. And all you have to do to receive it is to close your eyes and to sleep. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth. The truth that you are safe, you are held, and you are at peace. And in that peace you can find the deepest, most profound, and most beautiful rest. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful blessing. A blessing of quiet, of peace, and of the deep, restorative magic of sleep. And as you receive this blessing, you feel yourself drifting away on a cloud of perfect, peaceful calm. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful end to the noise, and the quiet, peaceful, and beautiful beginning of the silence. A silence where you can hear the gentle, spinning music of your own soul. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful return. A return to the quiet, peaceful, and loving center of your own being. And in that center you find the deep, quiet, and profound peace that you have been looking for. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of self-love. The simple, profound, and beautiful act of giving yourself the gift of rest. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful piece of advice. And the advice is simple: let go, let be, let sleep. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful sigh of relief. The day is over, the work is done, it is time to rest. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful work of art. And you are its canvas, its colors, its peaceful, dreaming subject. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful journey's end, and a quiet, peaceful, and beautiful new beginning in the land of dreams. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful closing of a circle. The circle of the day, the circle of the story, the circle of the self. And in that closing, you find a sense of perfect, peaceful, and profound completion. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth of the night. And that truth is simple. It is time to sleep. It is time to rest. It is time to be at peace. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of disappearing. Disappearing from the world and reappearing in the quiet, peaceful, and beautiful landscape of your own inner self. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful memory. A memory of the spinning stars, the turning worlds, the quiet music of the cosmos. And in that memory, you find the perfect, peaceful, and profound lullaby to carry you through the night. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful moment of stillness. A stillness not of body, but of mind. A quiet, peaceful, and profound letting go of all thought. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of trust in the universe. And in that trust you find the perfect, peaceful, and profound surrender to sleep. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful good night. A good night to the sun, to the moon, to the stars, and to the quiet, peaceful, and spinning world. And a gentle, peaceful hello to the deep, quiet, and profound rest that awaits. The universe continues its slow, majestic spin, a constant, silent dance. Its rhythms are the gentle rise and fall of your breath as you drift deeper. You are not separate from this dance. You are a part of its quiet, unfolding beauty. The spinning dream is a soft, gentle current carrying you now, beyond thought, beyond feeling, into a space of pure, simple, and peaceful being, the quiet heart of slumber. The vast, silent theater of the cosmos is now the landscape of your mind, where stars are born from quiet thoughts, and galaxies drift like peaceful, distant memories. There is no fear here, only a profound sense of wonder and of peace. The spinning dream is not a story being told to you, but a quiet space being held for you. A safe, warm, and peaceful space where you can let go of everything and simply be. The final whisper of the narrator is the echo of the universe's own gentle hum. A soft, resonant tone that vibrates in the quiet chambers of your heart. A lullaby of peace. Let the spinning dream be your silent, gentle companion through the hours of the night. A quiet guardian that watches over your rest, ensuring your dreams are peaceful and your sleep is deep. The cosmos does not demand your attention now. It offers you its quiet, peaceful sanctuary, a place of infinite stillness found within its own eternal, gentle motion. The boundary between you and the spinning dream dissolves into a soft, gentle mist. You are the dreamer, and you are the dream, a single peaceful and beautiful reality. The night is not an absence of light, but a different kind of illumination. The soft, gentle, and inward glow of the soul at rest. The spinning dream is the final, gentle exhalation of the universe, a soft sigh of peace. And as you breathe out with it, you release the last of the day into the quiet, starlit void. The story has reached its quiet, peaceful, and natural conclusion, and all that is left is the gentle, silent, and beautiful aftermath of a journey well traveled. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful reminder that you are part of a cosmic family. A family of dreamers, of sleepers, of quiet souls resting under the same vast, spinning sky. And in this quiet, cosmic communion, you find the deepest, most profound, and most peaceful sense of belonging. The night is a soft, deep, and quiet pool of peace. And the spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful invitation to let yourself sink into its cool, calm waters and find the deep, quiet, and profound rest that waits for you in its depths. The universe spins on, a silent, beautiful, and eternal machine of peace. And you, a peaceful component, are now in perfect, quiet harmony with its gentle, unending motion. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful closing of a curtain on the stage of the day. And in the peaceful darkness that follows, your own private, beautiful, and quiet play begins. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful truth that rest is not an end, but a beginning. The beginning of healing, of renewal, and of the quiet, peaceful integration of all that you have learned. The universe is a great, spinning, and beautiful lullaby, and tonight its soft, gentle, and eternal melody has sung you into a perfect, peaceful, and profound sleep. The spinning dream is a gentle, final, and beautiful act of vanishing. Vanishing from the world of noise and becoming present in the world of silence. A silence that is deep and rich and filled with the quiet, peaceful music of the soul. The spinning dream is the gentle, final, and beautiful knowledge that all is well. And in that knowledge you can finally, completely, and peacefully let go. The universe does not end. It simply spins and dreams and waits. And in its quiet, patient waiting, it holds a peaceful space for you to do the same. To rest, to dream, and to wait for the gentle new beginning that the morning will bring. The spinning dream is a soft, gentle, and final wave of peace washing over you. A wave that cleanses the mind, soothes the heart, and quiets the soul, and leaves you in a state of perfect, peaceful, and profound tranquility. And so you sleep, a quiet dreamer in a universe of dreams, spinning gently into the endless, peaceful night.